Flawless. Perfection. Hello. How are you doing?
Hopefully Magus will join us with a late yo.
Yeah. We're going to start out by going over how to play the game. Right now, I just have a one-player little introduction setup. So have you ever heard of this game? But I know Sprig has. I've played with Sprig several times. But
Outside of what you've told me, no.
Bucket, how about
I've
you?
watched it be played. I've watched it being explained to somebody how it's played, but the problem was they were playing very complicated spirits, so I learned nothing watching them.
Oh, we're not going to be... There's a whole lot of spirits. There's so many of spirits. And
I remember Sprig specifically stating that it's a hard spirit to start on, but they went ahead and did it anyways.
Yeah. It was playing with Tequila and Hobbs. Tequila's very first time playing the game was like, I'm gonna play Starlight Seeks its form.
why would you do that to...
I said don't do that. It's not a good idea. It's really
Okay, I'm gonna play
weird
Starlight
and
Seeks
difficult
its
to
form.
understand. I'm gonna play Starlight Seeks its form. Click. Okay.
Oh, right.
I don't
Classic
understand this
Tequila.
game. It's too hard and weird, and I don't like it. Gee,
I wonder
wonder-
why. Okay, so here's an island. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
It is very small.
Only one side is attached to the ocean, the other side are just whatever irrelevant to the game. But this is the side that is the ocean. And there are some settlers already on the island. The settlers suck. We don't like them. They want to destroy the land. So, I'm going to show you what they do to the land first. Right out of the gate, if you look down here, we have this Explorer card.
Where? Where's down here?
Right here.
Okay.
And that right there is sand, or savanna. So on this turn, that all places where there is a desert get an explorer. Okay? On the following turn, we're not going to do anything with the spirit yet. I'm just going to show you what happens to the island. Okay. On the next turn... Oh, right, I forgot to push a button. Whatever. Don't ignore that. Just whatever. That's because I haven't put any presents on the island yet. But that's because I'm trying to show things off. Anyways, on the next turn, we do two cards. We build on the savanna, which means that everywhere that there is a savanna that has any invaders in it, any at all, any invaders whatsoever, they build. If there's no town, you add a town. If there is a town, then you add a city. If there's a city and a town, you add a town until towns outnumber cities. So,
Yep.
if you were going to build here, where there's a town, it would add a city. Okay? But there were only explorers on these sands, so we added towns. This will be mostly, like, you're not going to have to worry too much about this. And then, if you look back here, we are exploring the wetlands. Which means that the same thing happens on the wetlands. They get explorers. And that's bad. And then, starting the third turn of the game, we have the first combat round. Ravage. Ravage means that the invaders are going to try to not try to destroy the land. Mostly it's incompetence and ineptitude failing to actually tend to it. It's mostly just that they're really bad at, everything. So...
Yes, aggressive agriculture and deforestation.
Mm-hmm. You can see up here the damage and health of all of the units, but it's just 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and the Dahan, who are the indigenous peoples, are equivalent of a town. The indigenous peoples are our friends. They like us, we like them. Unfortunately, they are flammable, which, I mean, that's on them, to be honest. But other than that, we generally try to keep them around.
I mean, if you don't want to burn, don't be flammable, dummy.
Exactly. So if you look here, there is a town and an explorer, which means that they are doing 3 damage to the land. Right? Right. Which means that they blight it. So you take a blight out of the board over here and put it on the island.
Because 3 is more than 2.
Because 3 is more than 2, and 2 plus blights the land. So, what does that mean? This is our lose condition. If a land blights, your spirit is injured in a way that I'll explain later. The land becomes just harder to work with, and in general, the invaders just are not affected at all by it. It's not like they're buffed by it, but they are simply not phased at all, on account of industrialization. Up here, we only have one explorer because I deleted the town for explaining purposes. And we also have Dahan. The invaders always attack first. So what would happen here is that the Dahan would take a point of damage, and then, because they still exist, the Dahan would strike back at the explorers, dealing 2 damage and blowing them apart. And because only 1 damage was done to the land, there's no blight. Do you follow so far?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. That
Okay,
is...
so basically, just to make sure I understand perfectly.
Yes.
That damage is not permanent unless there is 2 or more.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. The damage can still harm the indigenous peoples, but yes, it takes 2 damage for them to be functionally hurting something.
Also, it's like Magic the Gathering damage, so the damage happens and then it disappears next turn.
Yes.
Okay, so Magic the Gathering and not the Blizzard version.
Hearthstone, correct.
Hearthstone, yes.
Yes. Damage is simply calculated when damage is dealt. It is cleared at the end of the turn. And then, you do all of these every turn. So immediately on the same turn, you would also build in the wetlands, and then you would also explore in the mountains, because I just flipped an Explorer Mountains card. And then, next turn, they're going to ravage in the wetlands and build in the mountains and explore somewhere else, and you have to keep up.
Okay, I'm sorry about... Hi there.
Hey, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I just got lots of contracts that I need to take care of quite suddenly, and I was trying to rush through it so that I could do the thing.
Okay.
You want me in tabletop sim?
Here.
Yeah, we're in tabletop sim.
Okay.
We'll give you a moment to load in, and then I'll just recap what we've done so far. So basically, the turn order is that you start your... I'll go into the stuff that you do as a spirit first, but when the invaders go, they will ravage the land that they're going to ravage, build in the lands that they're going to build on, and then explore in whatever section comes up. And these will be changing every single turn. And you basically need to either defend, destroy, or relocate the invaders before they ravage the land, before they cause irreparable damage. Technically, the damage can be repaired. We have tools, we have options, we have abilities. But if we're being totally honest, you want to avoid it. There's 2 blight on the card per player, +1, which is less than you think it is. It's just not quite as much as you think. And when you run out, that's actually not game over. You actually flip this over and you have another stack of the same amount of blight. But things become demonstrably worse. Things become much harder to deal with. So, how do we deal with it? Let us quickly reset some of these things. And yes. There we go. Thank you, thank you.
They're still
I'm just
loading
resetting
all the
us
assets
back
in
to
it.
the same board state.
E.
Oh yeah, that we needed.
Mhm. Okay.
Someone called me a weevil earlier.
Oh?
Weevil.
Yeah, they didn't realize I had a gas mask on.
Oh, that's
For
actually
my-
extremely funny.
Yeah, it was.
So we have a stack of 12 Explorer cards. In Phase 1, they explore a land. In Phase 2, they explore a land and do something bad. We won't be using those things in the first game, but in general, they just, muck up the island a bit. And then in Phase 3, things get much worse. Don't worry about it. And then, if
I'm
all
worried
of these
about
are
it.
gone, if all the Explorer cards are gone, they win. Just straight up. If all the Explorer cards are depleted, then that is a lose condition. How do we win? Well, there's a couple ways to win. Step 1 is fear. The more scared they are to be here, the better. Fear is the primary way of winning the game. At Terror Level 1, you win if there's no explorers, towns, or cities on the entire map, which is virtually impossible.
We are the
In-
Scooby-Doo villains.
Yes.
Yeah. Except instead of trying to scare people so we can have real estate, we're trying to scare
we're
away.
trying to dismantle the concept of real estate.
Yes. So, wait.
Ooh.
At Fear Level 2, you win if there's no towns or cities on the map. At Terror Level 3, you win if there's no cities on the map, which is very doable, and honestly, that's where most games are won. Or lost.
So the objective is we're trying to spook the island.
Yep, and if you get all the way to Terror Level 4, you hard win. That is another win condition, is just, it doesn't matter what's left on the island, everyone there is too terrified to continue, is too terrified to keep on living there.
Good enough.
So, how do you generate fear? You generate fear with your cards. Now, I've started out with Vital Strength of the Earth over here. If you hold down Alt and hit and Shift at the same time, you can see the back of the card.
Mhm.
This is only really useful for the setup, but you put 3 of your
Upside-
presents.
Card is upside down for me.
Oh. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
Weird. Well, I can help you with
Also,
that. The only time
it's
you need the
like
back of the
for that, when you flip it upside down, you can see it that way.
You only need the back of the card for setup, and I can help you with setup. That's easy enough. Also, this game has surprisingly good lore. Like, the writing in this game is actually pretty good. But setup: put 3 of your presents on the starting board, 2 in the highest numbered mountain, and 1 in the highest numbered jungle. That's these presents here. These little tokens are your presents, and your ability to influence the island depends on your presence. So, 2 in the highest mountain and 1 in the highest jungle means that we go up here, and the highest mountain is here, and the highest jungle is here. That tracks pretty well, right? I mean, 5 is greater than 2. I don't need to. Yeah, okay, we're good.
And it's not the highest on the total board, it's on your board segment.
Right. We'll have more board segments.
Placement.
We just have 1 at the moment, so we can show off how to play the game. You see how this one went
That's
all
just
fancy?
one that I always know that people get confused
Yeah.
by. It's like you have 2 boards and then they start putting presents on other boards.
Which eventually you want to do. So, in this location in the jungle, we have a presence. Any ability that we have that targets a land will require it to be within a certain distance of one of your presents. And here's one. Some cards will have a symbol for a holy site, which means you have 2 or more presence on that location. So you need to have a stronger influence at that point. What does that look like? Well, take a look at this card here. Again, you can hold down Alt when hovering over it if you want to zoom in on it more. This has a speed of fast. You can see that where it says it has the bird icon under speed. That means that you get to use this card before the enemies take their turn. Before the invaders have their Ravage, Build, and Explore phases, you will be able to play this. What does it do?
Because the red ones go faster, you see.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Remove 1 Blight. This is the symbol for Blight. And defend 4. With a range of 1 away from a holy site. Does that parse for everybody? The holy site matches the...
Yes.
Holy site matches the symbol here for having 2 or more presence.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
1 away is...
Sorry, I'm still trying to I'm still trying to catch up on all this.
That's fine. So we have the holy site here, and where it says range, you can see the same holy site symbol. And then 1 means that any square adjacent to the location with your holy site, you can target that land. So from here, I can target this land and remove this blight. And just toss it into the ocean, and it'll automatically go back into the board set up the way it's supposed to. So how do I play this? You can see in the top left, it costs 3. 3 what? Well, let's go all the way back down to the card down here. So every turn you start the turn by picking a growth option. Well, you have these 3 separate ones. 1, 2, 3, right here. We're going to use the third one right now just for explanation, and that is add a presence and gain 2 energy. So we're going to take 1 presence off of the card, and why didn't that loop? It's supposed to be looping. Loop better. Okay. We're going to take 1 energy off of 1 presence off of the card, and put it onto the board at 1 range from one of our current presence. So add 1 presence at range 1. So I'm going to take this one here, bring it up to the board, and I'm going to put it there. It's within 1 of my presence, and now it's on the board. And uncovering that also increases the amount of energy I get per turn, from 2 to 3. After that, I gain the amount of energy that it says I gain. So 3 from the track, and 2 from the growth option gives me 5 energy. You follow?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
I might want to I might ask questions as we're going through it because
absolutely.
I'm usually a little more hands-on.
This is it's a lot of board games tend to be very front-loaded with rules, right? What you have to take in a lot before you can even hit the play button. Unlike a lot of video games, which can ease you into it, there's not really that option for most board games. This one included.
I mean,
okay. So how did you gain 5 energy? I blinked for a split second and I lost the entire thing.
Okay, so
right,
she uncovered. Sorry.
So if you look at the presence track right here.
Okay.
After you growth, you gain energy based per turn based on the presence track. We should see how we have 3 uncovered.
Mm-hmm.
If we remove this one later on, we'll get 4. And then we use this growth option, which just 2 at the beginning of the turn, which gives us 2.
Okay.
So we gained 2 plus 3 for 5. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And if we use 3 of that, we can play the card that I have mentioned. Defend 4 is exactly what you think it is. When the enemy is going to blight the land, this will defend that land. It'll defend 4 points of damage. this can turn the tide very heavily in your favor, as if we go back to the board and take a look at, let's say, this land here. Right here. Let's say this savannah is about to ravage. Okay? It does 3 damage. 1 from the explorer and 2 from the town. Again, the numbers are up here if you need a reference, but it's just 1, 2, 3. Explorer, sit, town, city. If we defend this for 4, it does no damage. We're defending 4 when they're doing 3 damage, so easy. And then the Dahan would retaliate for 2 damage. When the Dahan retaliate, you can choose how they allocate their damage. So the 2 damage that they do in response can just obliterate the town. Or if you have some other way of doing 1 point of damage, to a town but not to an explorer, you could say, okay, nuke the explorer and do 1 damage to the town. Whatever works best for you, whatever works best for the situation. Usually it's better to destroy the biggest thing unless you have a guaranteed way, because again, damage clears at the end of the turn. So defend is important, and you can let the Dahan do work for you. Some of the spirits are designed specifically to work with the Dahan and have them be your primary damage source. Others will attack the towns directly. Still more will focus on just generating enough fear to make them panic. So others will simply relocate them. If you have an ability that says, hey, you can push 1 town, okay, we'll push the town away. Now when the savannah ravages, there's nothing there. There's a lot of ways...
I have an idea. We'll just push the town away.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I have to make that obvious SpongeBob joke.
And if you're playing Sprig's favorite spirit, you can push it into the ocean.
Yeah! Spooky puddle!
So, that is the basics of playing the cards.
Okay.
You have a quick reference here for your the phases. The first of all, you grow, you gain your energy, and then you choose what powers you play for the turn. You must choose all of your powers for the turn before anybody can play any powers. You have to plan out your turn, and sometimes those plans will not work, and sometimes things will get in the way of them. But you have to choose the cards that you're going... You do not have to play the cards, but you have to choose the cards that you can play that turn at the beginning of the turn, and then you have to pay for them. So if I have a slow power, let's say this one here, which, as you can see, this does 2 damage into a target land with Dahan that is 1 space away from a holy site in the slow phase. Do you follow all that? It targets a land with Dahan.
1 space away from a holy site.
Mm-hmm.
And it does damage after everything else has been done.
Yep, and you play this card after the in the slow phase, after the invader phase.
And it gets a boosted bonus if it has Dahan.
Yep, deals 2 damage, and if there's 3 Dahan there, it actually does 5 damage, 2 plus 3, and generates additional fear. It's a very powerful card. It's a very powerful card. But let's say all the Dahan explode. All the Dahan catch fire. Not great. Then this card is unplayed. You simply can't play the card anymore because it doesn't have a place that you play it. You don't have a land that you can play it on. You already have spent the mana for it. You can't unspend the mana. So picking your cards for the turn and thinking about how it'll go is important.
Okay, so do we choose a color to get on this, or is this like the monster that you're playing as is like just the one that all of us are playing as?
We're all going to pick a spirit, but I want to finish explaining the rules with one spirit before everyone is... No, you're fine, you're fine. It's a good question. I just want to explain with one spirit before everyone dives in and I'm explaining on 6 different boards, you know? Now, we're almost done. This is most of the game. We've already, handled a lot of it. But 2 more things to show. Down here, where it says, we have special rules. We have defend 3 in every land where we have a holy site. This is fantastic, because a holy site is just 2 presence. We can just drop 2 presence on the board, and now we have defend 3 in that land. Low-key, one of the strongest spirits in the game. There are a lot more complicated spirits, but honestly, Vital Strength of the Earth really is low-key one of the strongest spirits in the game.
Sometimes the most basic is the most strongest because it's reliable.
It is, and to be perfectly blunt, a lot of game designers, when they make the fancier and more ornate characters, make them stronger because you have compensating for the difficulty and the amount of things you have to keep track of, which ends up making them just more powerful once you understand the game. This game does a really good job of keeping things well balanced for all play levels.
And since I know all of us play Helldivers at least a bit, this thing is pre-nerf railgun. It's good at everything.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Now, almost lastly, we have these innate powers. Once per turn, target spirit may repeat 1 power card with an energy cost of 1 or less. So if we are playing these 2 cards, this card here can gather and up creatures. Now, let's take a look at the board up here. So we can target any land that's 1 away from one of our presence. So pretty flexible. And then you can gather up to 2 explorers and 2 Dahan to that land, which means they can come from anywhere. So if we target this land here, we can gather explorer, and gather 2 Dahan. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then, because Vital Strength of the Earth, we can recast it. That's their special power. And as you get more and more elements, you can cast higher cost things. They basically have twin cast, and it's very good. How do you get these? Well, these are what's on the cards. The version that we're playing is very good because it keeps track of a lot of things for you. You can see the elements on this card. It has sunlight, moonlight, fire, earth, and grass. And over here, this one has earth, grass, and beast. So this tallies it all up and flags whatever we have cleared.
Beast isn't an element, that's just animals.
It is today.
Beast elemental.
And you can cast... This is basically a free spell that you can cast every turn, as long as you are playing enough cards with enough elements to flag it. And in general, because this is basically just a free ability, you want to play it whenever you can. You kind of want to manipulate your hand so that you get some combination of this. But again, this is a very slow spirit at the start. At the beginning, you can only play 1 card per turn, making it impossible to flag this in the early game. And then if you unleash this, you can still only play 1 card per turn. It's not until you get 2 presents off the bottom track that you can play your 2nd card per turn. It's a vital strength of the earth. It's an earth elemental. It's slow. But eventually, you can flag all of these and just twin cast incredibly powerful spells. Does that make sense?
I think so. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of starting to essentially doing that Patrick thing where the sparks are starting
Brainful?
to fly out. It's like it's not that I don't think this is cool as a strategy game player, but
Yeah.
my god, onboarding me is the most difficult part of board games.
Absolutely.
The idea is that like you're gonna figure it out a little bit better once you are actively taking
Absolutely.
part in it. Like
Really
presenting all
playing,
the
yeah,
rules right
that's-
away is a lot.
It is.
Because I look at this and it looks like the complexity of like Arkham Horror.
Actively playing is the way that I noticed that is the easiest way for me
Yeah.
to.
There's only one more thing to there's only one more thing to do at all. Like there's only one more mechanic to show at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is gaining powers. if something says that you can gain a power, and everybody has one on their growth track, you click up here in the gain major or gain a minor power, and you just get to pick one of these 4 cards. It would behoove you to pick one that matches the elements that you need for your innate power, so that it makes it easier to cast. But sometimes you find one that just does what you need does what you need, and you would take it instead. So target spirit gives defense 2 in every one of its lands where it has presence. You can see it has a range of null because it targets a player as opposed to a land. Gold's Allure gathers things into a mountain, which is, kind of handy. And because we mostly want earth and grass, well, these all have earth, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference which one we pick. If you want to take a major power, these are the much bigger abilities. These are strong, strong abilities that cost a lot more mana. And if you want one, you have to sacrifice one of your cards. One of the cards that's in your hand, you must destroy. And it gives you access to very strong things. After you play your cards, then you go to the fast phase, and in any order, all players are working together. We're all working together to the same end. We're all working at the same time. So cross-talk and cross-defense is encouraged, Hey, I can give you this. Hey, does anybody need this? Sort of things. And... yeah. Then the invaders will do their Ravage, Build, or Explore. We're not going to add in events yet, because that's a complication that we don't need for the first game. And then we go a slow phase, and everyone does their slow powers. And then at the end of the turn, time passes. When you are ready to finish a phase, whether it's the fast phase or the slow phase, flip your ready token so that everybody knows that you are ready. Now, does this map have a reset board icon, or do I need to reload the game?
Oh, by the way, Magus, this reminds me. You should really try and play that Star Wars Starfighter game.
Oh, you mean X-Wing?
Even though it makes me kind of mad.
I mean, I've been wanting to run like a tabletop RPG, like role-playing version of that game where you guys work for Hondo as a bunch of mercenaries, but...
for Hondo, that would be perfect, actually.
Because I could do a pretty good Hondo.
I know nothing about Star Wars, but it sounds like fun.
Hondo is the best of Star Wars.
So I guess
Everybody...
damn it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Boo.
Everyone pick a table slot and a color. And then, hear me out, you may pick one of this box on the top row, from here to here.
I want to have the spicy limzard.
Any of these 10 spirits.
Oh, all the spirits up here?
All the ones on the top row and the second row up to here. So they're all the ones, basically all the ones that say low complexity, basically.
Oh, I was half tempted to run the Breath of Darkness down your spine or something, but yeah.
I was looking at that one.
It's cool.
It's really
it's
cool.
Awesome.
It's really complicated and weird, but it's cool.
I'm a fan of the big mountain turtle.
No,
the big mountain turtle rules,
it's been a
but
long time for me, so I want to play Puddle.
I want to play...
I want us to start with
this?
all easy spirits, even you, Sprig, just so we have, just so everyone's working with the same set of rules.
Puddle
Easy though.
No, Sprig. We're working with new players, and we want to make sure that we have an establishment. And with the next game, you can pick up Puddle. Okay?
Where's Puddle?
I already picked Puddle.
Then I'm going to reload the game again.
Sorry. I want a Puddle.
Puddle's very good, and I am sorry, but
how I pick spicy lizard?
Which one do you want to
Choose
pick?
spirit button.
Click on the choose spirit.
Oh,
okay. So you want us to only have low complexity
spicy lizard.
creatures.
Yes, any of the top low complexity ones you can grab. I'll gap fill for whatever we're missing in our lineup.
I'll be the mud otter.
Mud otter.
Muddy buddy.
Muddy buddy.
To mother.
I will warn
You
that
know what,
Shadow's
I've-
Flicker like Flame is a little bit weaker than the other ones.
Oh, but it's all about fear.
It is. So is Eyes Watch from the Trees.
GD, I don't think you picked a color.
I
Yeah, they
picked
did.
Or is it
water.
Magus?
I picked.
No.
This
blue.
Magus that
Oh,
doesn't have
you
one.
you reloaded. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, we had to reload because I picked the
Puddle.
spooky
puddle.
puddle. And I got in trouble.
I would make it a bit on the low side.
Trouble puddle.
Trouble puddle.
How do you say flip the card again? So you can
That
see the
should
back?
steer button.
Oh, how do you
okay.
flip it is hold down Alt and press Shift to see the opposite
Okay,
side.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you can
got
grab
it.
Shadows. You can grab Shadow's Flicker if you want it. I mean, it's not like it's not terrible. It's just it's a little bit lower impact than the other ones. Is my only warning to you.
Hmm.
Go ahead and be the spooky shadow. If that's what fills your heart with joy.
Yeah, because it's like fundamentally it's almost the same as like Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares, but like doesn't do the same job quite as well.
Yeah, but a little more, a little less aggressive.
All right.
I
Has
love-
everybody else picked theirs, or like, because I don't want to like step on some people's toes.
I'm waiting
But
so I can
it will
gap
make it-
fill with any roles that we don't have fulfilled. So I'm intentionally waiting, and I think
Mhm.
All right.
But
I'm
Me
it
gonna,
Vegas,
too,
you are
because
a
like
bit of-
my favorite ones are all really weird.
I always
Vegas,
end up liking
you're
doing
on
the weird
You're a bit
ones.
on the low side, audio wise.
Is this better? Is this better?
wildly better. My goodness.
Wow, that's a 9-day difference.
I'm sorry. I have to like bury the needle for you to hear it. Is this still too low?
That's fine for me, but
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Like here.
it's just fine enough.
All right. I don't know if you like can hear like my fan blowing in the background.
No, not really.
no, not at all.
Okay, good. All right. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but the one that I keep looking at in terms of low complexity is going to be Shadow's Fucker like Flame.
All right.
I'm just a muddy boy.
Muddy boy.
Sprig, what do you want to grab?
I look so smug. Mine looks so smug.
So my chat is requesting all the explosions, so I feel like Lightning Swift Strike is probably appropriate.
Understandable. Go for it.
Or
Spicy
Devouring
bird.
Teeth is also very explodey.
Very bitey.
I don't think I've played Devouring Teeth yet, so I'll play Devouring Teeth.
All right. I will grab the River Surge and Sunlight. Real quick, I'm just going to take these because you don't have to worry about any of these. And I'm not going to worry about these either. Okay. So we will put our... No, I didn't actually finish setting up the game. We have 5 players. We are not adding the... Actually, we are adding Feather and Flame. The expansions. We good here? Should be. Alright. We have a fancy... sort
This
of
is a
impish...
devil.
You know what? No, this is my head. This is canon. This is
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
It's Kobold Island.
So
Bob
everyone-
Island.
Everyone pick one segment of the island.
Yeah.
All right. How do I pick one?
Just let us know which one you want.
I'll take the bottom one.
Alright, I'll head to the middle.
I'll take the right
I wouldn't
one.
mind taking this one here.
Sprig already dropped in there.
Oh, okay.
I'll be the
Sorry, I
spooky
just
region.
picked a spot that was like
Just
along the line so that I'm second one on the left. I can go wherever.
I'll pick this one.
Alright. Just follow the instructions on the back of your card for setup.
So are all the visitors just kobolds?
We can only all the Dahan are kobolds. It's decided.
Our job is to terrify kobolds.
No,
No,
no.
No,
to protect
no,
the
no.
kobolds from
Kobolds are
capitalism.
terrifying.
Okay.
The kobolds
okay,
are the indigenous peoples.
Here, we are
Alright.
protecting the kobolds from capitalism.
Yeah.
So put
I guess-
two.
Or I
So
guess
put
it would
two
just
on
be
the star,
regular
on the largest sand
colonial-
means I'd put here, like so.
That's correct.
Okay.
And Magus, yours says to put 2 in the highest jungle and 1 in land number 5
Where does it say that?
on the back of your card.
Oh, how do I check that?
Hold down Alt and press Shift to look at when your mouse is over the card.
Put
Okay, shift.
2
Put
starting board
3.
in the lowest
Okay, the 3 is presence,
number
right?
button.
Yes, and that's the
Two in
presence that
highest
is
number
above your
jungle and
card.
one in lane five, okay.
Mhm.
2
In
in
the
the highest
lowest
numbered
numbered
jungle.
wetland.
Okay, so that's 1
it
here,
says Put 2.
and then a highest numbered jungle, and
2 in the highest numbered jungle, which would be these, which would be that,
1.
and 1 in land number 5, which would be here. Does that look good?
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
you
that
know,
looks
you-
good.
okay. I hope you don't mind me adjusting your stuff.
No, it helps, it helps.
Okay. And GD, you have 2 in the lowest numbered wetland.
Yeah, over here.
Okay, great. That was actually the ones that came off of above, not the ones off the presence track yet. Now they're the
Okay.
setup ones. No worries, no worries. Okay. We start off by picking a growth at the beginning of each turn. And in general, you want to get as much presence off of your card and onto the island as quickly as possible. Oh wait, sorry, the initial floor. The initial explorer is in mountains. So I'll take care. Sprig and I will take care of this. Great. And now we know that the mountains are also going to be the first to ravage, eventually in 2 turns, so we can start planning around that. We have a little bit of time before things start to get heavy. But at the same time, we don't have a lot of resources yet. So, pick a growth option, and we can start to get things underway.
Alright, well,
Think
Who
I've
goes
completely
first?
forgotten.
So we can do.
Oh.
Anyone can ask any questions you need, but we can do this simultaneously. It's
okay.
Head of
Yeah.
Presence. Key.
I'm going to gain energy.
Mhm.
So I gain
See-
3 energy.
gain 3 energy and add 1 presence off your track anywhere on that you need it. So
Where do
within-
I put the presence?
Within 3 of one of your current ones.
Okay.
So
I
you see
can-
here. So yeah, anywhere
Ah.
within 3 squares of one of your presents.
What if I put him on top of this guy more?
There's no bonus for going 3 on a single location. 2 is all you need for a holy site.
Okay. So what about?
So you can. You can.
What if I put a presence where the villager, where the explorer is?
That is a great idea. With the knowledge that that is going to be the first place to ravage, as long as you have, as long as you're going to be able to defend it or deal with it when it comes, by all means.
Well, I got no defense, theoretically, but I've got a lot of fear.
Mm-hmm.
5-player game.
I can pick off lone explorers in towns.
Yes.
Did I just accidentally knock something off the board? I just moved over and it like made a noise and I saw like a town go away.
From where?
From here.
Nope, there was nothing there.
Weird.
Looks
I
like you
thought I saw it.
So you can also move people off of that mountain as a way of dealing with them. So you could,
So is there
for
any-
example,
Is there
Um,
any like issue putting things where there's like a city or something? Or town?
no, but if there's a city or town, there is the danger that that might become a problem in the near future.
Okay, I'm saying like so if I put a presence there, that's actually a good idea then.
Probably. Usually, I'll
might.
say.
Yeah, so like your spirit that you're playing has an effect that they have 1 less max health whenever your holy sight is there.
Mm-hmm. So if your presence is, if you have a holy sight there, Bucket, towns only have 1 health, and you can just sort of knock them over. Cities only have 2. Alright, flip over your token when you are done. And when you, for energy, you can just hit the gain energy button to gain it. And then pick the cards you want to play this turn. I can play 2 cards.
JD, make sure you do your growth option.
I don't know how do I pick?
These are your growth options.
Yeah, how do I pick them? Just like
You
Pick
take
any
the
one of those 3.
presents off of either track, starting from the left.
okay.
And
let's
put it
go
onto
with
the
the
board.
Okay, so you're adding 2 presents at range 1, and they don't have to go to the same place. But they can if you want to.
So with the range of 1 of them.
Let's go here.
Okay.
I'll
And here's
pop-
your second one. I brought it with you.
Thank you.
You can either make a second holy site, or you can spread out more. And different spirits want different things. For example, my spirit wants to create a long, winding river across the entire map, whereas, Bucket's spirit wants to create little holy site strongholds across the map.
Okay, so I want to know what it does mean to gather your presence.
So, gather means you target a land, and you can pull in something from an adjacent land.
Okay.
So if you are gathering a presence into here, for example, you can gather it like that.
So I can slowly just try to inch my way across the map. Because what I want to do is I want to get rid of this city here.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like mine is good at just disrupting cities and towns, so might be better for me to just make 2 like here, maybe.
I got somebody in my chat is just giving in a piece of advice that can help for
Like
understanding River's effect for the others.
Mhm.
And for chat as well. So I'm just doing the holy site thing for you.
Yeah, it says here it likes having what I'm guessing is a symbol for holy site where invaders will build, but
Yeah.
may need to recruit those after oozing outwards. So I'm not sure if that means like intercepting them before they build, or if it just means going after the cities, like a saboteur. Or am I wrong?
Let's see me your cards. Right now you can push explorers away, which is very nice. Stop them from building. You have a really big defend. Like this 1 fear defend 5 is really nice. And that can
where's
just stop the invaders in their tracks. This one here.
Where's the one?
There's no ravage right now, though, so
the
it's
card,
a
yeah.
bit better to hold it.
Yeah, we does that for this turn because there's no combat phase this turn.
Yeah.
But
So when we play our cards, are they discarded or?
yes.
Okay.
And then you have eventually you will have to use the reclaim cards growth option to pull them all back.
Okay, so like this, since this one has a special effect that this power makes a holy sight, your special rule applies immediately in giving invaders -1 health and possibly destroying damaged invaders. I'm guessing I should save it until I can do that, or...
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm guessing like with extra conditions I'd want to save it, or is it just worth it to play it? Because I'm thinking of just playing it onto this town right here, which I think destroys it, right?
Hold on, to the town, to which town tab?
Stingy.
Yeah,
one.
that would shred it if you create a holy site there.
Well, I
that
can't
only
create a holy
gathers
site, but
one.
I can move one. I can gather
Yeah.
one, and then it says
Mhm.
1, like, is that terror?
Yep, 1 fear.
1 fear and 1 damage, and I guess
Yep.
that 1 damage should destroy the town, right?
So you have to have 2 presents there to have your for your special rule. It says you need a holy site.
Okay. But I thought the gather 1 fear and 1 damage is not like.
That pulls it from an adjacent land, not from your card.
Oh, okay.
If you want to change your growth option to put put your presence here, then you could gather, and it would do that.
I'm fine with that. I'm okay with like being a little separated like that. Or,
Because then it would do what you want.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that then.
Okay.
Unless somebody can really use 2 energy right now. I'll go ahead and play that card and auto-play a card.
So GD. Oh, you just put your card up here, and you can just hit the gain button to automatically gain energy.
Okay.
And then when you put your cards up here, you can hit pay, and it'll automatically pay it out of your, out of your energy pool, which is just right there.
The only thing that I can really see here that might be of some use is foul vapors and fetid muck, but at the same time, that one, there's not enough explorers to make use of it, and this explorer will die when the Dahan get him, because
they're going to build there before then.
Oh, so what is this sign? Like, is this like middle speed, or looks like a turtle?
That's slow. It goes after the invaders.
Okay, so that's kind of pointless then.
It's still pretty good, but because they're going to be placing out more invaders.
It's pointless right now.
It won't be pointless by the time we get to the slow phase, because they will already be trying to explore another land. But I mean, do what you want to do. But
there's up to 2 explorer. I mean, it depends like where they're gonna explore, because I think this explorer is gonna vanish next turn.
We don't know where they're going to explore yet.
Yeah, they're going to build in the mountains soon.
What I can tell
But
you,
we don't know where they're going to explore yet.
I'm going to recommend that you play that because that's almost guaranteed to be useful when we get to the slow phase.
Well, actually, I'm looking at this. Yeah, I was actually thinking, seeing as how at least I have 1 or 2 here.
I can take care of this one for you.
Okay, because I was reading push, but I misconstrued it. It pushes 2 explorers out of the land if there are 2 of them. Okay.
Where gather lets you pull things from anywhere that's adjacent to the target land. Push lets you push and out to anywhere that's adjacent from target land.
Well, I played the card, so now press pay, or
Yeah, flip over the token when you're ready.
and I guess I'm ready.
Alright.
Okay, so
So Magus, you can hit the gain button to gain your energy for the turn. It just does it for just adds your presence energy.
So I do that automatically, or can I
Yep.
gain okay, I'll just.
You already gained the 3 from there, and now you gain the 1 from the board.
Okay. Am I able to play a card?
Yep, you can play 1 card per turn based on your track.
All right, I've got one here that says I can't do favors called due because I don't have enough energy things for it. Correct?
You do. You have 4 energy right now.
Oh, but don't I have not the right elements for that?
Cards you play give you elements. They don't take elements.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the thing that's a little bit backwards.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
basically,
So if
when
I
you play the cards with the element, it'll automatically track them on the top bar, and then it'll automatically change the little X next to your card abilities into a little check.
So what does the X mean? Does that just mean any?
X means you
base?
don't have that ability right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now I don't have those innate powers at the moment.
Right. For example,
So,
if you were to play both those cards, see how this switches here?
Oh, okay.
Because in the playfield you have 2 moon and 1 fire, now that first one is unlocked.
Yeah, I was actually going to play favors called do.
And then
Oh, like
eventually, if
activate
you
the
do
power.
this, you can see that it flags both of the first and the second one now.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm
No,
still...
that's fine. It's a little bit
Yeah,
confusing.
it's
So-
learning.
Is it?
Alright, so I've got their favors called do, which means I can
Mhm.
gather up to 4 mushrooms. Or whatever. I think they're the
Indigenous people.
Dahans?
Dahan, yeah.
Okay.
That's the indigenous people.
Okay, so if I do this, if I move him, gather him by
Mhm.
moving him here.
Yep.
And then it says, if invaders are present and Dahan now outnumber them, I gain 3 fear.
Yes, and that is a slow phase, so you will. So
That
you're
is slow
planning.
phase, yes, so it doesn't
Yeah.
happen yet.
So that's the card
Sorry,
that
you
you're going
both.
to play this
Sorry,
turn.
you both talked at the same
I
time. What?
apologize.
It doesn't
So-
happen yet. You said.
So if you see the icon where it says speed, it has a turtle.
Uh huh.
That means that the card won't actually be used until after the invaders go. But you have to
Okay.
choose the card now. So right now you have to choose and pay for it.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So it costs 1.
Yep.
Oh wait, I have to. I click on that and I click pay.
It's the
Right.
same thing. As long as you're
Okay.
keeping track of it correctly, it doesn't matter which
I also
one you
have
do.
one that says concealing shadows, which is
Mhm.
bird speed, which I assume is fast.
Yes.
Yes,
But right now-
because the red ones go faster.
But right now you can
So
only
if-
play one card per turn.
Right. Sorry. Fine. Okay, so
Mhm.
go. That's the card I want to play.
Alright, then go ahead and hit pay, and then flip over the token.
So I click ready token. Okay, there we go. Boom.
Alright, and now we are in the fast phase. And anybody who has a fast phase card can play it.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put in concealing shadows, which lets me gain 1 fear.
No, you picked your card already for
Oh.
the turn.
I'm sorry.
So that-
I'm sorry.
This
Yeah,
fine.
now
It's a
we'll
steep
go
learning
through
curve.
the phases of the cards. We're
Believe me
still
when
on turn 1.
Believe me when I say this, once we get into it, a full game can take like 40 minutes total. That might seem absurd since we're like an hour into this and we're still in the first turn, but its learning curve is steep, but once we get into it, it'll flow well, and you have already we've already just front-loaded the information.
I think it is a little more like it's like a learning plateau. There is a steep cliff at the very beginning, and there's very smooth sailing.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to use mine to ping off this this mountain here, so that GD doesn't have to worry about it. Just does 1 damage in the fast phase. That's all I do. And it doesn't matter
I
what
do
order
not
we do these in.
observe the fast phase.
We have... Actually, no one else does. Okay. So we go on to the invader phase. Where they... Anywhere that they can build in a mountain, as you can see here, they will. So starting up in Bucket's lands, there's a city here, so they'll add a town. There's an explorer here, so they'll add a town. Here, here...
And I added the cheat sheets over here too.
Oh, thank you.
That have like your... Basically really just the first 2 are gonna be the ones that'll help you get to figure out what's what.
Yeah.
These ones on the left. The ones on the right, I don't think... Okay, no, it's just the tokens and Incarna and tokens that are the ones that are not needed to worry about right now.
Set these periodically across the table. There you go.
Oh, thank you. God, that helps a lot.
And if you hold shift, you can see the back of those, which has even more information. Alright, so... Who wants to do their card next?
I mean, I'm the slow one, right?
Okay, yeah, that's right.
I
There's
have
no more...
slow phase
okay.
too.
Right, we also have to explore. They're exploring in the jungles. Every jungle gets... Oops, sorry.
That's okay.
I'll let you carry
Jungle,
the
what is
south,
it?
so you can carry both the Southlands.
Jungle, what's it good for?
Damn, that was
Deforestation.
fast.
And that is the
Yeah,
entire.
normally once everyone's like familiar with the game and stuff, you usually handle your own board's growth stuff.
Yeah.
It keeps it quick.
All right. Now we're in the slow phase. Who would like to slow phase? Oh wait, do I have a button I have to press? No.
I guess I can use mine here.
I'll do
I'm
it.
on slow phase.
I am too.
Who wants to go first?
I would love to slow phase.
Okay, Sprig, why don't you tell us what you're doing in the slow phase?
So I am gathering my presence into this mountain that just built some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna do just a little explosion as a treat.
Okay.
So it's
okay.
1 fear, and then 3 damage, +1, which overkills and gives me 1 fear for destroying a town.
Okay.
And then
I feel like this colonization has happened quite
I'm
suddenly.
going to...
Mm-hmm.
This is just a thing that I do to mark that my card has been used that helps me understand it. Just because I'm a magic player.
In an RTS.
And that's my soul phase.
Who wants to go next?
I can go.
Okay.
Okay.
Gather up to 4
Mm-hmm.
of the people, which I've already done. I've already moved one of them to that area.
Mm-hmm.
If they now outnumber the amount of people there, if invaders are present and they are now outnumber them, I gain 3 fear.
Okay. Do you want to
I
add one
outnumber
more
them
in?
now because of the explorer. Oh, do I need 3?
Yeah, three's greater than 2.
Oh, I didn't realize that the town counted as an invader.
Yes.
So I can move.
So,
it like
invading-
this, so now it's 4 of them.
So gather is from adjacent lands. So-
I think
yeah.
I have an ability here that says whenever you use a power, you may pay 1 energy to target a land with
Mhm.
a person, regardless of the power's range.
So that's targeting the land, not extending the reach of the ability. So the land is here.
Oh, okay.
You could target this land. Heck, you could target like this land up here if you wanted. But
But, I'm sorry, which land
It-
can I target?
It
Any-
boosts the range of the target, not the gather.
right.
Oh, okay.
So you can still only gather from adjacent lands, but you could target pretty much anywhere on the board with that. So you
Think
can't.
like D&D Fireball. It gives you infinite fireball range as long as it's focused on a nerd, but it doesn't make the fireball any bigger.
As long as it's focused
Okay.
on a nerd.
Well,
yeah, you can
given
gather from-
the sake
you
of
can gather
this,
from here,
let
just
me
fine.
make a minor adjustment then.
Sure,
How about if
by
I
all
move my
means.
Dohan here and target this explorer here?
Okay.
And now
Either
I've
way
gained-
works. You could move these 3 into there, and 3 outnumbers the 2.
Not true.
Either whatever you want to do. Either way works.
Yeah. I want to do this right now.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
it's supposed to be my holy area. So
Sounds
you know.
good.
So I gain
Right.
3 fear.
All right, so come over here and hit the generated fear button right here 3 times.
Bam.
Nice. Don't worry, the fear generation is going to ramp up very quickly once you start getting rolling.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you don't have your innate power yet, so you can flip over your token to say that to show you're done. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
All right.
I'm trying to pick up just one of these. Okay.
So you pull gather one presence into there.
Yep. Gather 1 presence, which gives them -1 to their health,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess kills them.
Minimum 1 it says.
Minimum 1.
That's what it says on your card.
Oh, okay. Darn.
But then you do 1 fear and 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
So
that
1 damage,
should kill- So that should kill the town and the explorer then,
or
or either or. Okay.
yeah, it's 1 damage, not 1 damage to everything. So you can. I would obviously the
And-
town is more dangerous.
Okay.
So come down here.
So, Actually, somebody in my chat here is mentioned a thing here that was programmed that I. Okay, it was weird to move. If you drop things on that, it automatically adds their fear.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I didn't know that existed. It was just a thing that was here the whole time, and we never knew about.
Well, this actually had some major updates. That might have just happened.
Hmm.
All right, so Bucket, come down here real quick.
Okay.
Oh.
Down where? Here? Okay.
Click
And
generated
then-
fear for the one for the power, and then click it again because you destroyed a town.
Oh, okay.
Now we're halfway to almost halfway. We're a third of the way towards the first fear card. Then you can flip over your token.
Hang on, flip it over my token.
Just put one on the top and one on the bottom so that we got quick access spots.
Okay. Is there a way to quick flip the token, or do it just right click flip is the fastest?
F key. F key flips
F
over.
key,
something.
okay.
All right. And GD.
Okay, so not sure if I've been following along. This should cause something in this region now.
All right. So you can choose a land and push 2 explorers from it,
Wait,
and it's within 2. May I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
If you push an explorer off of this jungle, they won't build there anymore. Because there will be nobody to build.
Okay.
Slow phase
Oh, yeah,
pushes are useful for that. You can use them to react to explorers appearing in places you're not ready to deal with them.
Don't I deal 1 damage to him?
Do you?
It says damage thing. Unless I'm reading that wrong.
Where are you reading that?
That's one fear.
That's one. Yeah, that's one
That's
fear.
the icon you're seeing is one fear, yeah.
That really does look more like a combative icon.
It does.
than
Yeah. It
Yeah.
looks like
Damage is always number damage.
specifically it looks like a Zulu mask with cross spears. So I get it.
Mhm.
So if you come over here,
Where?
The far left?
so if you click on where the fears, you can add 1 fear there.
Okay.
And now you can push someone from the land. And push is the opposite of gather. It's just you can push them to any adjacent land. That works?
Actually, no, this land can. Wait. That means they'll do like 3 damage total, won't they?
Yeah, but there's no savannah on the board, so it's not going to be urgent.
Okay.
The first combat round will be next turn, and it's going to be a bit bloody, but don't panic.
No, the kobolds.
So you can flip over your token whenever you're done, but you also flagged an innate power here. If you want to do it, you can move one of your presence from a location to a land. I don't think you really need to do that, but
Yeah.
It says this is required.
it's required if you're using any of the other abilities below it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've done everything.
Tolerate versus
That's fair.
invader board. Oh,
Okay. I would like to encourage everybody to pick a growth power that gives you a card.
Alright.
we should time pass, shouldn't we? If we're gonna do the next
Yes. Time pass. Boop. That
Okay,
automates a
so
bunch
I
of
lose
stuff.
that. Okay, so I lose that card. Alright. So I'm going to click gain a power card. So it says here card plays 2. Do I grab the presence thing and like put it on the field?
Yep. Grab that and put it on the field, and now you can play two cards this turn.
Okay. So
If you want, I mean.
Would it make sense for me to put one on the blight?
It doesn't make too much of a difference. Blighted lands can be a bit dangerous. I would be a little bit concerned about that, not because of the blight, but because we know that jungle is going to be ravaging next turn.
Oh, okay.
This game does require some forward thought.
So
Alright,
it's
so I'll
gain
put
a minor or
my-
gain a major power right now?
Yep, you could. But yeah, you want to gain a minor
What
now, right now.
Yeah.
What if I put my presence here?
Looks good and safe.
Okay. Alright, so then I don't gain any extra energy, but I can gain a power card. How do I draw a power card?
So on both sides
Minor?
of the board, we have over here we'll gain a minor. Also, you do gain the energy off your tracks. So you can just hit the gain button.
Oh,
Yeah, so you do get that, and you get to
Alright,
pick one of these
so-
cards. Make sure you're considering your innate power, which would be Moon and Fire for Shadows Flicker like Flame.
let's go with steam vents then.
But also, you want to make sure you're covering your bases. You know, Steam Vents
Yeah,
is
I mean-
very good. Destroying is a fast phase destroy one explorer. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
If you have now, this card also has a kicker. Basically, if you have 3 Earth, which you won't, which is not realistically something that you can do, you can upgrade it to destroy a town. Now that would be your only card with Earth on it, though.
Yeah, which is I don't think it's going to be something I'm going to be able to get anytime soon.
Yeah.
Remember, Bucket, if you're taking a major power, you have to get rid of one of your other powers you already
Oh, I
have.
thought I clicked minor power. I thought.
Those be majors.
Oh shoot!
That's-
I was wondering why the power cost was so high. I must have
That
just
said-
clicked.
It's alright.
Can
it's
I
all
just click
right,
minor power to
but-
switch it, or
You can pick one and then discard it. That, or you can, like, honestly, if you wanted to, you could just pick Power Storm.
okay, I'll just pick power form then, and then get rid of one of my powers, I guess. Pick power, and I have to discard 1 power then.
Right. Yeah. Then just sack something else.
Usually we throw them like way over here, so it's far
Yeah,
out of the way.
Just put it to the side of the board exactly. And GD.
So says here I gotta add 2 presents. So do I just give
So
out like?
I'm recommending that everyone take a gain of power ability this turn, just so we can process it. So
Yeah.
it's add 1 presence at range 2. So if you take one off the bottom, you can play 2 cards this turn.
Okay,
Or
the favors called do are discards, right? The ones that are underneath our deck are the discard piles, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Exactly.
sure.
So okay. So what it's like?
Within 2 of any of your presents. So this one only adds 1. It takes 1 off the track, but it's range 2.
Okay, so I can place this one within 2 range. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I read that as like
Yeah.
I gotta make another 2 of these.
Mhm.
Okay, that's very irritating, but okay, within 2 range. I guess here might
Yeah.
be good.
Looks good. And then click on the gain a minor power.
You pointed to major. First
I snap clicked. That's my bad. So your primary stuff is water, moon, and earth, which is something to consider, but not something to lock yourself into. Dark Entangled Woods is a really good defense card, but Rain of Blood is a really good fear card. So it's
I
really
would
just a matter
not
of
I would not have thought that me as the mud boy, I would have a card called Rain of Blood.
Just remember, we're the good guys here.
It's pretend blood. It's like that time. It's like that one time we blew up a thing that was full of crystals that were
Yeah.
called blood crystals. It's all good. It's not real blood. You think?
So, like, now that you know, okay, just as a quick aside, now that you guys know about, like, what those things are and and how they work, you can now picture my horror when the player character said, "I want to blow it up," and I'm just like, ugh.
Granted, it was our fault because our brains completely skipped the part where we're like,
No, I absolutely knew that, but I knew there was also going to be a really fun way to learn.
Yeah.
real agent of chaos you are.
Mm-hmm. So
Which
you have
is
your
just chaos. He has no motivation to cause chaos. It just kind of happens around him.
So
Anyway,
I would probably recommend Dark and Tangled Woods just because it's a bit limited because it only defends if you have a mountain or jungle, but that's about to be really, really relevant right now because mountain and jungle are coming up to Ravage.
yeah, I'm seeing that.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? I would
Yeah.
take Dark and
And
Tangled
Mountain
Woods
is a
because it's what you
Cascade
need.
Ravage right now too.
And it's
Yeah.
quick, so
I would
Yeah.
grab that 100%. But it's still worth looking at all the stuff. But that's a good movie.
just like I said, the first time I play, my brain is like the most difficult thing to onboard. But if Megas managed to onboard me with the Star Wars game that I played with him, I should be able to do with this. But it's still a difficult thing to trudge my brain through it.
Yeah, it's a
I
steep
also-
learning curve. It is absolutely a steep learning curve.
All right, so I
I
can
know
play
this is
2 cards
completely
now?
irrelevant, but I must have an aside very briefly. I'm going to share this in my chat too. I'm posting it in the Discord. It is the floofiest cow ever, and I love them.
Oh,
Let me
it
see.
is
Luffy
Hold on, I'm
cow.
looking.
very floof.
Where did you post it?
I put it in the
In the
Collab Friends
Collab.
channel.
That is a floof cow.
And the floofiest cow.
It's so floofy, I'm gonna die.
There it is. Okay. That is quite the floofy cow. Very soft cow.
Zippy, thank you very.
Rain, don't
Okay.
think about the.
Anyway,
evil thing that happened.
I know what I'm going to be playing.
Yeah?
1 and 2.
That Call of Shadows is going to be pretty important.
You mean Concealing Shadows?
Yeah. If you have a way of getting the Dahan able to counter-strike.
Yeah, but right now I can't. Right now I'm just using them to generate fear.
That's fair.
Actually, I think I'd rather do this. Trying to move my thing. Oh, I could have actually done something smarter and just like. Because I grabbed the wrong presents.
No worries.
Blah. There we go.
So, GD, I want you to take a quick look at your track. Actually, everyone take a quick look at GD's card track real quick. This plant icon means that GD permanently has one plant element available to them. No matter what cards they play, they will always have one plant element on their available.
Neato torpedo.
Yeah. Right now, that doesn't mean a whole
And
lot
Bucket's
for.
got one rock, and I've got one fire.
Yep.
Like a rock can throw rock.
Which is relevant when you want to play some of your higher tier abilities. You know, that can ramp it up pretty quickly.
Rock
And you have an earth hiding down there too as well, which and a fire down there.
Hiya! So, question.
Hello,
when,
yes?
when it says 2 damage, that means everything is damaged, right? Including Dahan.
No. 2
Okay, so
damage
why
is a target.
Okay, so 2 damage to guy with a little flag. It's explorers only then?
Yep, so that's 2 damage that can only hurt explorers. But if you flag multiple things on your innate power, you get all of them.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you get like down to tier 3, you do 2 damage to explorers and 4 damage to anything you want. And yeah, Magus will be able to rip somebody out of a out of a jungle before it builds, and GD will be able to defend a mountain as it ravages.
As
I
an
thought I
innate
was
ability,
going to
right?
be able to defend the mountain and the jungle, potentially.
You can only well, there's only a Ravage in Mountain right this turn.
Oh, so this isn't getting Ravage. It's just interesting.
Yeah, right now the Ravage. If you look over on the tracker over here,
Where's the tracker? Okay,
all the way
there
on
it is.
over here. This turn is Ravage Mountain. Next turn is and this turn is Ravage Mountain, build jungle, explore something. Next turn will be Ravage Jungle, build something, explore something.
Okay.
So in that case, if I play Sweltering Exhaustion, I can prevent the Ravage on my mountains then. Is that correct?
Yep, absolutely. This is extremely powerful
Okay.
ability.
I'm
gonna
about
use
to
that
lose
then
my,
because I.
both my
Why'd you
mountains.
put that on mine?
It's
Oh,
fine.
sorry. Why did it fly over there?
And yeah, a lot of people are going to be blighting this turn. Don't sweat it. This is a tutorial game. We're just gonna
I guess I might as well get this over with.
yeah.
Okay,
That one you're
blind.
definitely playing. Do
A blind though.
you want to play something else as well to get one of your innate powers going?
Okay, let me check here.
Honestly, the
Okay.
Tangled Growth wouldn't be terrible.
You may
Okay.
pay to gain a power card. Target spirit may pay 1 energy to gain a power card. Wait. I'm very confused. Target spirit may pay 1 energy. This energy, right. Okay.
And if you want, you can pay 2. And to gain 1. That's a good setup card, and I would really appreciate the power card personally.
I am just kind of confused because it sounds like it's giving me the ability to pay less for the same thing.
It gives the other person less. So 2 players get to gain a power card. You do it for 2 energy and someone else does for 1 energy.
Oh, okay. I think
Hmm.
yeah, that doesn't read very well. So you may pay 2 energy to gain a power card. Is essentially me paying for myself and another person.
So
See how it says target is another player?
Uh-huh.
So you target another player, then target player may pay 1 energy to gain a power card. Then you may pay 2 energy to gain a power card.
in addition to the first part.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think might as well pay that.
Yeah. I would appreciate being targeted by that for the record.
Sure.
And I can give you some energy as well.
So do I move these somewhere or?
Huh?
Wait.
From
No,
what?
that's presence. You're not paying your presence. You're paying energy, which is this one
Yeah.
over here.
So don't forget
Okay,
to gain your
so-
energy for the turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can just hit the pay and it'll just pay whatever you have tallied up right there.
And then this is your total energy right here.
Okay. Wait, but don't I want to pay 2 then?
Yes, but you do that when the card goes off in the slow phase.
Yeah. In the slow phase,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
And then flip over your token whenever you're ready.
Wait, did it pay? Okay.
Bucket and Magus, so you Magus, did you pay for your card?
Just did,
There we
yes.
And ready up when you're ready.
Okay.
Fast phase.
I wish
Well-
to prevent.
So-
I wish to prevent blight here. How do I indicate that?
So, okay, so right here, you have a defend marker and an isolate marker. Isolate's another mechanic we don't need to worry about, but just grab an isolate marker and put it on the location that they're skipping a ravage. So just grab it and put it wherever the thing is.
Okay, so isolate marker is this little thing.
Yep, so grab that and put it there just as a note that there's going to be no ravage there.
No ravage
then-
allowed.
Yep. And then GD, you can just hit the number 3 on your keyboard when you have it hovered over it, and it'll switch it over.
And it says I get 1 fear from this move
Oh,
too.
neat.
Yep. Go ahead and slam a fear.
And I slammed 2 fears.
And GD?
Yeah.
Gain an energy per card that you're playing this turn.
Okay, so gain an energy. So add 1 to this.
Yep. What for each card you're playing? So add 2.
Oh.
I'm support.
I mean, you essentially have to if you want to onboard people.
I'm going to get pummeled this game, but I'm also ramping super hard. So like, I'm planning on getting to the mid game and just being like, okay, buckle up, you're getting supported.
Get loved and supported, dude.
Also, I target you for the extra card, I suppose.
Yeah, in the slow phase. Also, don't forget to add the fear if you haven't already.
Already have. 2
Awesome.
fear.
And Bucket, did you add a fear for your card?
Yep, I already did.
Sweet.
No fear. 1 fear.
And Magus, you have 1 fear
1
from the
minute,
shadows that we can add.
Hang on, I'm. How do I stop this? Oh, for some reason one of my programs is like auto clipping tabletop simulator, and I'm like, stop.
Oh.
I don't know how to get it to stop right now.
So you actually
There's
have a
not
very
button
important
to
fast
auto
phase.
capture. Let me give me 1 second. I just need to disable
Yeah, sure.
something.
Mhm.
I like that it says, "Oh yeah, here's like all these auto clip events, but like you get to choose." And I'm like, I don't want to choose it right now. Stop.
But that's not the button I pressed.
Turn moments on off. Here we go. All right. Did that work? It did not. Dang it. Oh. Okay, let's try now. Did it? There we go. All right, it stopped. Thank you. Sheesh. Sorry, just it started like recording stuff. I'm like, wait a minute. All right, so I've got a good phase. First off, is that my fast phase is we gain 1 fear and no Dolahans take damage this turn.
In a target land.
Yep.
Oh. No, it says take no damage from ravaging invaders this
In
turn.
target land.
Oh, target land any.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So a sneaky you could do is you can pay with your ability down here to target anywhere there's a dawn.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that, and I think what I can do is put it on. Yeah, that would be a good region to do that. So I'll do that there. How do I? So no Dahan in that region
So
takes it. So I'll take.
grab an isolate marker
We usually.
and
We
just put
usually
it up
use
there.
the isolate and like flip it over to show just general markering.
Just a reminder that you are doing something at that location when it's relevant. It's just a
so
bookmark.
I use an energy for that, right?
Yep, that takes 1 energy.
Peace.
Okay, and then I can use my innate ability to gather a person.
Yep.
So would it make sense for me to move my guy? I was actually thinking of moving the guy that's over here, because then he's gonna build this turn, right?
He is, but that's already protected by Dahan, and this land is already injured. So I would actually
okay.
prioritize this one personally.
What if I move him over here?
That's fine. I mean, this land is going to blight this turn, but not much is going to be.
But I can't do much about that anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So like, don't sweat it.
So, question: when it says if you have, is it just like do you pay a cost with, or is it just if you have it? It just triggers the effect.
That's
like
that's
on
just
Power Storm.
That's passive. If it's the same as the innates. If you have those that much, then you get that as well. There's no elements are cumulative and never spent.
Okay.
Elements are only good.
Yeah. Just stack them elements.
Mm-hmm. Alright, GD, are you done with fast phase?
I'm done with fast phase.
I mean, Oh, you said GD. I was very confused.
No, that's what I said.
I already defended.
I'm telling you to flip the ready token.
Jump. Oh. Yeah, I was done with this phase like before
Yeah.
it even happened, I guess.
I know, but like, this is another thing for like planning for future. Once we start, once people are we become a little bit better and a little bit more autonomous at this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, be flipping it over when you're ready will be a cool thing to do. Okay, so invader phase, which means it's gonna ravage. Up here, it does not ravage.
Language time.
I'm gonna ravage it.
Up here, the town attacks the Dahan and destroys it, and adds a blight to the island. The invaders always attack first. Here, it's defend. Is that defend 9? Sprig, please, come on.
No.
Okay. So they do 3 damage, and Sprig says, So effectively no damage is dealt here. Here, they ravage the land. It's not great, but the Dahan are not hurt, which means they survive to retaliate and eradicate the invaders.
Yeah.
This place just blights. I'm sorry, I can't deal with that mess. Oh, you already put the
And I
blights down
already
here?
marked these two, yeah.
Yeah.
Those
But
blight.
this is a time to talk about this one.
Yep. Your presence, you can have presence in blighted land, but when a land blights, it will destroy that presence.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's fine. It's a teaching game. I intentionally didn't bring it up because I didn't
Okay.
want to, pivot it. It just goes here. There are ways and cards that can put destroyed presence back on the field, and it's not a big deal. It doesn't go back on your track. It's just taken off. Honestly, it's not a problem, and for Shadow Slicker like Flame especially, you don't care as much about your presence on the island because you have global reaches.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that is a destroyed presence. And I protected this place earlier, and now up here it does 3 damage, all of which is protected. Dahan retaliate for 2 damage, which can destroy a town.
Can Dahan kill explorers?
Absolutely. But the Dahan do 2 damage, so it can only do 1 point to the to this town. But yes, down there when that ravages, the Dahan can absolutely wipe it out. So, grab this town and you toss it into the destroy stack. That automatically adds the fear. Nice. And now it is building in the jungle. Anywhere that there is an explorer. And this place does not build because there's no one there. And now they're exploring the wetlands, which... Dang it. I thought it was...
They already just... Wait, the slow turns all happen afterwards.
Yep, after the
Yes.
invader
Okay.
phase. Sorry, Sprig, I just did all of them.
That's okay.
Christ.
It may look a
Alright.
little bit rough now, but again, we are just starting to build up our power. Don't sweat it.
Yeah.
I mean, sweat it a little, but don't sweat it.
Yeah, the board always at some point looks like a complete disaster, and it almost always feels like a nail biter right up to the finish.
Okay.
At least I don't have to deal with dice rolls.
Oh yeah, there's very little randomization in this game, except that until we get events, but we're not worrying about events right now.
I
We definitely
think
need
the
more fear.
I think the randomization of events is a lot more palpable to me than the dice rolls. Those are the kinds of things that would send me over the edge in board games.
Eventually,
Or
right
something.
before the invader phase, we'll have event cards, and those do things like all invaders are no invaders can explore mountains this turn, or all explorers do +1 damage this turn, or just have some other modifier that you can't account for to add a bit of to add a wrench to the mix. Because right now you can plan
But
it.
there's also good stuff too, like beast seed explorers.
Yeah. So, now we go to the slow phase. I'm going to
Alright.
spend the energy from. Sorry, go ahead.
So after I play the card, do I add the elements, or does the elements add after the?
The elements are listed up here.
Okay, so like
Hmm?
I already played a card and had these elements. So do I do? Is this automatically tallied for me, or?
Yep, that's automatic. And it's
Okay.
on a per turn basis. You have fire,
Oh,
wind,
okay.
and you have 1 earth from your card.
Okay, I get it now. I thought when you said I thought the cards accumulated. Okay, never mind.
Oh, I see. No. Elements are per turn. So, GD, could I gain a power? Would you please?
Okay.
Hooray! And you can spend 2 energy if you want one yourself.
How do I do that for you? Just gain a minor?
No, I mean I'll click it for myself. If you want to spend 2 energy to gain one yourself, that's also on your card ability.
So just to be clear, no, these are presents. Yes, I would like to spend.
Yep. So minus.
Okay.
And you can gain a power. I'm gaining a major because I wanna.
See. Replace if you have 2 moon. Do I have 2 moon? No, that would be less than.
Moons are
Okay.
your forte. The Call of Dahan is actually extremely good.
Yeah, I know, because I'm actually thinking like replace one with.
Oh wait,
hot-
I did.
I can.
Are we already playing slow cards, or did the slow
Yes,
cards already?
we are.
It's slow cards right now.
Okay,
And
'cause
GD
it
played it-
just looked like.
GD played a slow card that grants us powers.
Oh, okay. So do I pull up power now?
No, well, it's GD and I.
Oh
have,
no,
I
that's
got
that's
that.
six
Okay,
turns.
okay.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Hey,
Muddy boy doing muddy dance.
it's your this one goes off right now. Props with your invade.
Mm-hmm.
Sun. No.
This is why I like to turn my cards so that I can tell that they're finished.
If target land is jungle, push one.
I mean, I have to take cleansing floods, right? It's just like
It's too thematic.
it's too thematic.
Also, blight removal never bad.
Yeah, and it's gonna be really important.
I seem to be missing something like one of these elements from each one of these, which is kind of annoying. For this one, a new beast. For this one, or you know.
What do you mean missing?
Oh wait.
Those give it to you. This one requires 2
Yeah.
moon, but that's super easy for you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it gives you a
Okay,
beast, but you don't.
okay,
That is kind of
give-
meaningless for you because you don't need it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay, that's different then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It also gives you a moon, which you love, and it also gives you a water, which you love. So I think Call of Dahan is kind of perfect for you.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's.
It seems like a really good option.
I can replace a town with a village,
With a
which would be
Dahan.
very.
which is
A Dahan.
insane. Yeah, with indigenous peoples.
Which I might be able to use it here or here to turn the tide a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking that one.
Right, then you can
Okay.
flip because I believe that's all you're doing. I'm
Oh, I
pushing
can-
through some stuff.
I can't spread my presence. Or
What was that?
I can't spread my presence or
That's only on growth. Yeah.
That's next turn.
oh, okay. Then
Mhm.
I guess
You can
I'm
spread your presence using your innate power, but that's not off of the card.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna shove this dude in here and hope that.
So also just to be clear, so long as my these things are functional, this defend thing here is pretty much permanently there.
Nope, that goes away at the end of the turn.
It's for this turn.
Okay. I mean, should I remove it then?
It gets removed as soon as we pass time.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, that'll be automated. Don't worry about it.
Hmm.
Right, that's my turn. Bucket, do you have a slow phase?
I do
Looks
not.
like no. So go ahead and
okay, I'll
flip your
flip.
thing. And did you add your fear and reduce
Yeah, I did.
thing, Magus?
Yes. My thing is we gain 2 fear, and we can I can replace a town with a villager,
Nice.
and I'd like to do that on my little village over here.
All right, so
So
let's
he
take the
transforms
town.
into an explorer.
All right, we'll just take that and put it in the ocean and put an explorer out here. Oops, that went into the ocean too. And then you add 2 fear.
It is snack time for Puddle.
You only
It
need
is
2 more
almost
fear to get the
Only.
thing.
Yep. And you can flip whenever you're ready.
Do my Dahan attack the villagers in the slow turn or no?
Only during Ravage.
They counterattack after a Ravage.
Yep. You'll probably still want it to defend. Oh, wait, no mind. You have steam vents. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, you can just do that next turn. Yeah. Flip your token whenever
Okay.
you're ready. Alright, time passes for cleanup phase.
Okay, now I
Getting minor.
gain 3 different presences. Good lord.
Yo!
What
Okay.
happened?
I got a
Huh?
really good minor power. One of my favorites.
Oh, I gotta- Wait a
Nice.
sec, I need to. Okay, so presents. Put one here. Put another one over here. Is there a benefit for me gaining another sacred location?
It's another place that you can target with sacred locations.
I'll put that right here then. Okay, so now I gain 3 energy a turn, and I gain 3 card. I can play 3 cards at a time. So I'm going to. Wait, it says gain a power card, then plus thing to add a presence. What does that mean?
What was that?
My thing here, growth, is pick one to either add gain power card and add a presence, or reclaim cards and gain power card.
Yes. So if you all of your cards that you need are in your discard, you can use the first one so that you can reclaim them and play them again. Otherwise,
Yeah, I'd
adding
like-
presence is kind of how you grow. And
Oh, so like the presence thing, I still don't like. I have to do the add presence thing to get my 3 over here.
right.
Yes.
Okay. So these 3 count as 1
Come again?
because this energy a turn, 3 card plays, 3. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what that meant.
Gotcha. You can play up to 3 cards per turn now.
Yep, yep.
So I got to put these back. Sorry, I thought it meant like energy turns like 1, and then like on turn 2 I pull card plays. On turn 3 I gain that.
I see what
Oh,
you're
I just
thinking.
realized
Oh,
I
gotcha,
made a
gotcha,
mistake.
gotcha.
I realized I
I
should have
did
6
not understand
energy.
at all.
I
see what
did
you're
something
thinking.
wrong. Okay, so I didn't realize I was supposed to gain 2 energy per round regardless.
Yep. If you just hit the
And-
gain energy button, it'll do that for you. It'll do it for you automatically.
Yeah, so I'm gaining presence card and drawing a card then.
Yep. Sounds good.
Oh wait, hang on. Oh, is that actually changing based on what's?
Yes, your gain is automatic.
Yeah. Your gain updates live. This is a really good.
And the energy stacks from one turn to the next. So like if you have leftover, like keep some left over, you keep a bank.
What about growth though? Because it says growth. Plus
That
2
growth
energy.
also forcibly
bonus.
adds 2 extra.
That's a bonus. That's
So
on
should I
top
be
of what you
adding-
gain.
Okay, so I should be adding 2 per round then.
Every
you're
time
using
that you're
this-
using that option.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I should have 6 then.
Okay.
Also, this one can just ramp you into the late game faster.
8. Okay. Oh, at presence.
So I'm gonna do explode. Explosion.
So I am.
Road.
I'm looking at these, and I don't have anything that does damage, which I really want to do damage. But I have Gift of Power, which I could gift people power, which I feel like that might be better than anything else I can do, really.
It's pretty good, and it doesn't really match your elements, but it is still very good.
Encompassing ward is also very good too, though.
Yeah. Also does not match your elements. None of these really match your
And
elements.
Visions of Fiery Doom
Nothing-
is also
yeah,
really good, and it's a good fear card and half matches elements at least.
Yeah.
I've got a phone call. I'm sorry. I need to mute
That's
real
fine.
quick. I'll be right back.
That's okay. We'll be here.
Yeah, everything up there matches one of your elements, and that's it.
Yeah, I do it this way. So who needs elements?
I mean, I need him. I could use a moon.
I can give any one person 3 elements of their choosing, if you need it. And if no one needs it, then cool. I won't bother with it. But if anybody needs any elements this turn, let me know. But figure out your
I
turn
mean,
first,
if
and then look
I
at it and
mean,
clean it up.
If I had like the 2 moons, I could play the one card that changes this explorer into one of my guys, and I can also into one of my villages. And I could.
It has to be 3 different elements.
Oh.
If I have one more beast, then I can blow up another town somewhere.
We'll wait for G to
Plus
get
change.
back. Otherwise, I can just do this thing here.
Okay, this gives me. Actually, I do plan on playing both of these cards. So I'm thinking of playing the Intractable Thickets and Thorns and the Call of the Han Ways. Essentially using it on. By the way, I'm shocked that this is actually is this village meant to be destroyed?
Which one?
It's going to be, but not yet.
Not yet. Right now, you
Okay.
can still save it.
Alright, so if I play both those cards here, I can A, get extra damage from replacing this guy, and completely nullify all damage from these guys with the 5 damage.
But
So the
Remember the
replacement is
speed.
slow. The Call of the Dahan Ways is in the slow phase.
Still,
Yeah,
I'll negate
still
all the
good.
damage with defend, so
And
they
the defend, you
retaliate,
still
they'll retaliate harder.
yeah, you still defend enough. City is 3 damage, town is 2 damage, and Explorer is 1. So defend 5 still fully defends the location. So still worth it.
I think I'll get Encompassing Ward because 2 defend on each land is pretty good.
oh, I misread my ability because it's only on other spirit.
So is target spirit? Does that include yourself or any spirit, or is it only
Yes.
other spirits? Okay.
Unless it
says
specifically
target,
says.
then it's anyone. This is slightly more problematic than I was expecting then.
Also, Power Storm is kind of bonkers.
Like, can you play it with Gift of Searing Heat and just like
Yes. And it just grants 3 energy as well, which is like legit.
No, I no longer get explosion. Oh, I get less explosion.
I have the Blake cleanup train inbound, and I am going to abuse it.
Yeah, I was looking at Gift of Furious Might and Quicken the Earth Struggles, so it's like I passively get +1 more damage, so quicken your struggles, I do 1 damage to everything, and then plus 1 damage. Gift of Furious Knight, plus 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Just wipe this whole place out.
I am so tempted just to save Power Storm, but I don't know if I want to use it or not. Oops, I keep going to the wrong one. Like, if I use Power Storm now, I could kill this town and the Explorer, and it prevents the Blight, right?
With what?
But or would defending also prevent Blight?
Defending both prevent blight. If you can destroy
Okay,
things before they blight, then great.
I think I'd rather do the 2 defend on everything. Like, is it all my lands?
Yes,
All
all
lands
of your
that you
lands at the same time.
All lands that you have presence in.
Oh, okay.
Which is still, saves that
Would
jungle.
I be able to relocate my presence then, or?
If you placed it this turn, you can still move it somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still in the growth phase, so right now you can still shimmy it about.
Okay, in that case, I will then do the, I'll defend it. I'll play the 2 defense on all my presence.
I would not mind a power storm though if you are.
I can't maximize it, but I can play it.
That is perfectly fine because it makes me splody.
Okay, here, I'll play Power Storm.
I'll pay 1 extra energy then. I'm just gonna remove it right away. Cause that lets me quicken our struggles a second time.
So GD,
Which
you're going
is-
to thicket into Han.
A lot.
Did you choose your growth option?
Yeah, let's see here.
Adding 2 presence onto the board is pretty good.
Yeah, especially since it will give me like. Actually, I keep forgetting. Are these also count as presents? Right? Just for
Yes.
different thing. Okay,
So these
like-
are where you take the presence from. So if you add this and this, then you immediately get the earth, and you can get the extra energy this turn.
Yeah, I think I think I'm gonna do that.
Mhm.
Seems pretty hoggers to me. I love that word. It's so stupid, but I love it.
It's stupid but fun.
Let's see here.
So you can daisy chain those if you want, because it's 2 different abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do 1 at 1 away and then 1 at 1 away. See how I just made a long river here?
Yeah.
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
it was add 1 here and then add 1 here and then add 1 here. So you can daisy chain them. No worries. Welcome back.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put like 1 here, and then 1 like over here. I do think that my particular character gets more out of like double presences, but
Yeah.
for now, I do think I needed to expand a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And we're getting to the
Alright,
point now where we can start expanding into other people's regions and start protecting and covering other people's weaknesses. Because as we can immediately see, like Magus doesn't have a whole lot of defense or offense. He just kind of
I
generates
don't have
fear.
any. Yeah, I don't have any defense, but I'm right now. I'm working on healing a little
Yeah,
bit.
you got some tools. But now we can like for example, Sprig could start moving down there to support that, or I could start moving. I'm more moving in across laterally into Sprig and GD and soon Bucket's lands. I'm guessing that Sprig will start moving south to help you cover your things, and Bucket will probably start moving to northeast until helping me with this area. I hope, and GD's already helping me with this area because we start out in our own lands and then we support each other.
I don't. Can I? Yeah, I don't. I didn't think I could actually move over there yet because I think I have to go around, don't I? Like, because I don't think this
I would
corner
call
count.
that. I would call that corner counting. I call
Oh,
that
okay.
valid.
Okay, I didn't know that they're valid.
Usually they don't overlap. Like, they overlap all over the place. Like, corners don't tend to happen much.
But so it's uncommon enough that we usually just sort of house rule that, you know, an edge counts as a corner.
But, like, for example, the Rising Heat, you can just go, oh, there's a 1, 2, 3 desert over there, and just put your presence right there.
Oh, okay.
Because it's range 3 as long as it's a desert or a mountain.
All
Or
right.
a savanna or a mountain, rather.
GD, don't forget to gain and pay for your cards. I know it's the same thing, so you gain 3 and pay 3, but, you know, it's still good practice. And before we flip everything over, is anybody thirsty for elements? Is anybody able to do some crazy stuff if I grant you a couple elements?
If I get moon, if I get 2 moon, I'll be able to
Oh.
do some stuff.
If I had 1 fire and 2 feather, Sprig would be able to repeat power cards twice.
Ooh.
Or if I had 1 beast, I can blow up another town.
Yeah, like
Okay.
my whole thing is just I can destroy villagers and gain fear per villager. I can kill 2 explorers and gain a fear per explorer if I had 3 moon and 2 fire.
Yeah, I can grant 3 separate elements. I can't give someone 2 of the same. So, Sprig, you just need 1
Okay.
1 fire and 1
Yep.
beast, is it? Or
Just 1 beast.
Okay.
The other 2 don't matter.
Then we both gain them, so I'll take a water and a sun off that, because why not?
Mhm.
And that's Elemental Boon. Elemental Boon is so good. I love it.
Mhm.
Alright, we are in the fast phase. We can
Look
do
at-
fast things.
So-
I don't have a fast phase. I'm slow.
I'm gonna
I'm
do
killing
one
one
of
of the
those. We gotta defend.
Mhm.
And then I'm explode and pay to explode again. So I deal 1 damage to each town and city. So +1, that kills a town. And then this one takes 1 damage first. And then I do it again, and I do 2 damage and blow it up.
Nice.
Ooh, we got the fear card activated.
Nice. That will happen before the invasion.
And I have to defend my lands. Where's the defense tokens?
Right next to the isolate. So these, grab it, and then just hit 2 on the keyboard.
The, like, top bar, the numpad is a separate thing.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah, you should probably promote everybody, so you can copy paste defend tokens if you need it. GD's defending 5 at that location, and that other one is slow. So, GD, you actually have your innate power actives in the slow phase now. So you would have to spread out your muck, your presence. But if you wanted, you could use that to get 1 extra damage, which would yeah, that might be good for you.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah, since the town is going to be transformed to Drahan, you can do 2 damage to the city, and then do 1 more damage to the city from your power.
So, like, when you say move my presence, like, you mean, like, move one of these over here,
No.
or?
We'll worry about it in the slow phase. Those are all slow phase things.
Okay.
But for now, you just got your defend, and you added the fear.
Okay, let me add. One fear. Yep. 1 fear.
Mags, did you pop one of that explorer?
Yeah, I was thinking. I wanted to ask if it was better for me to kill the one in the jungle or kill the one that's over here, considering they're both about to build villages.
The jungle's about to ravage, so that'll stop a ravage.
Okay. All right, then I'll get rid of this guy. So do I put him in destroy?
Yep.
I don't know if
And-
that actually gives us fear, but
Only
Explorer's down.
buildings.
Yeah.
nuts.
Still valuable though. And GD, this place is about to blight, so I'd recommend dropping that presence in the savannah instead.
Oh, okay.
Just because that is going to super
Yeah,
blight.
it's just gonna destroy the presents
I'm
as soon as you
surprised
move it
this
there.
hasn't blighted yet. Then.
Well, you're defending it, so it's going to be okay.
Well, I mean, never mind.
Yeah, there hasn't been a forest ravage yet, so...
It's mostly because the city has been there since turn 1, so.
Yeah, he's just been hanging out this whole time. Alright, flip over your tokens after you do your fast phase stuff.
Okay, so fast phase defend. So
Mhm.
that's already done. I've already added the fear, so.
So, let's take our eyes over here real quick.
Where?
Yep.
Your card.
It's fear card time. We're in skip all build actions in lands with cities. Trade
It doesn't
suffers.
hit anything because it's water, but there's no wetland cities.
But you know what? It's the emotional part. We got a fear card. That, you know, we started the momentum, right? We're it's fine.
I built a castle and then it sank into the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
We should. Why did we build this castle in a swamp?
Alright, so Ravage in the Jungle. Here, 3 damage to defended, you're fine. Here, 3 damage to defended. Dahan backlash and slaughter everybody. Feel free to destroy those.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got like no defense, so you
And-
guys have with all their numbers and,
the,
stuff. I'm over here
the-
being like,
the-
I guess I'll die.
Explorers don't generate fear, right?
Yeah, you
They
can just
just
toss it
die.
in the ocean if
No.
you prefer, it doesn't matter.
The destroy will automatically account correctly for whatever piece
Oh, okay.
goes in it.
And to be fair, Magus, you are very spooky.
Ooh.
So, this is
And
fully
over
defended.
here, they explode.
That's 1 damage, nothing happens. Nothing happens. This guy does 1 pitiable damage and then gets absolutely ganked.
Damn right.
It's pretty much that one JoJo's Bizarre Adventure thing where the guy's like drinking the wine. He sees the guy get smashed, and then he joins in.
Mm-hmm. Alright, this
What's
blights,
this? Consequence of my actions?
so this blights, but don't worry, I have a plan. The plan does not involve saving the Dahan. I'm so sorry.
Or kobolds.
And then up here, 6 damage, 5 of which is prevented, and then the Dahan backlash for 2 damage. This is what I was saying before, is because you have a power that deals 1 damage, and because you have a power that destroys a town, you can do that 2 damage any way you want. You can just do it 2 damage to the city, and then pop it in the slow phase with that 1 extra damage. That would give you...
Yeah, we should probably get rid of the city
Yeah,
first.
that'll solve a problem for you in the future. And by the future, I mean immediately.
Especially since I'm gonna turn that. I'm gonna have that explorer go native and turn into a kobold.
Mm-hmm. Or the town, right?
Now we do the
Oh, a
builds.
town of kobolds. And one explorer turns into a town of kobolds somehow.
Now,
Well,
tragically, the wetlands are built upon, which is frankly terrifying for me.
A little bit.
My board is a mess right now.
And they're exploring. Oh no!
The wetlands.
Again!
So let me tell you a bit of a quirk of these explorer cards. See how we were in phase 1 up until now? Well,
Yeah.
all the phase 1 cards are different. Now that we're in phase 2, all the phase 2 cards are different. But we just hit back-to-back wetlands. So if we don't deal with the wetlands, they're gonna get real muddy real quick.
Hey, I mean that's good for me.
This can be an advantage if you deal with the wetlands. You won't have to worry about it next turn. It can also just kind of slaughter you. So you know, but it's a little each, little take.
Where did
You
it
know.
say about? I'm sorry. Where did it say about the wetlands?
Motto.
They explored in the wetlands right after we built in the wetlands.
So next turn they're going to ravage in wetlands and build in wetlands, then ravage in wetlands again. That can be a problem.
Oh,
Slight
boy.
problem.
Yeah.
Well,
But hey-
my slow ability goes off, which is
Yep.
if explorers are present, push all explorers. Otherwise, remove a blight. I'm going to remove the blight on this little guy
Nice.
over here. So where
Just
do I
toss
put
him in
that?
the ocean.
Destroy or just in the ocean?
To-
Okay.
Yeah,
The
just
ocean
in
will
the
cleanse
ocean
it.
and it goes back where it belongs.
The ocean will
I
cleanse
heal.
it.
Actually, I forgot. I went with the better solution down here, and that's just turn a town into a village, into Kobold Village. So,
So you
somehow, yeah, an entire town gets turned into a bunch of kobolds.
Love it.
They've gone native.
Literally. Yeah, so you can
Okay.
just toss the town in the ocean, not in destroy, because the town is not being destroyed. It's-
It replaces, not destroys.
And then you can copy paste the kobold if you want, or the Dahan.
Or I guess clone.
Yep. And then your
Gee,
innate
bartender,
power.
what you serving? Juice that turns into kobold.
So you have to move one of your Oh wait a minute! If you're targeting the same land, you don't have to. Never mind.
Neat.
All right. So just add 1 fear, do 1 damage, push a Dahan.
Fear. Do 1 damage. I guess this just destroy
No,
this explorer.
No, sack the city.
Oh yeah, that's right. The city is
Yeah.
like in one. Yeah.
It's already
Yeah.
damaged, so now you just move it over to the destroy, and that gives us 2 more fear.
Mm-hmm.
And then I might as well push one of these the Hans, since you know all we have to deal with now is the explorer. Is move this down here so I
Yeah.
can just completely annihilate this thing that's threatening my mud.
Absolutely.
Ah!
Toss the
How
city in the
dare you
destroy.
touch the mud?
Toss the city in the destroy stack, and that'll add 2 more fear. Look, we're halfway to our next fear card already. I told you it's momentum. Once we start the momentum going, we're gonna be okay. Hey, I'm just going to obliterate this. Hey, no, I'm gonna take care of this. Hey, see this land here where there's like a town and explorer? No, they're all exploded. They're dead. They're gone. They don't exist.
Yay!
And it washes away the blight.
Yay!
The flood cleanses the land. This is what I do. This is what I'm able to do now.
Mhm.
It's actually very important. And I can push an explorer or a town. Which, I mean, that can protect another land, so I'm just going to push this right up into... That's fine, right, GD? That's not going to be a problem? That's...
Yeah, that won't be a problem.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well-
actually, hold on. Each one of the Hans deals 2 damage, correct?
When that location ravages. There's no combat.
And-
The combat phase is only in jungle right now. But yes, each of the Han will do 2 damage when it's time.
Okay, so I should wait. So
There's
did
no-
I correctly?
They're not ravaging
Yes.
here yet, so
Yeah,
there's nothing to worry about.
No,
Combat was
okay,
here.
so I moved it. Okay, combat was here. Then I moved
Next
it
to-
from here.
Yep, next turn combat will be down there.
So I feel
Okay,
like
I'm just.
I feel like
wondering
a
if I should
dangerous
move it
strategy
up
in this game would be to intentionally let them build just to blow them up.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that's actually a common.
Yep.
That's a common fear tactic. Is let him build and knock it down.
And blow them up.
Okay.
It
okay,
just works.
So, okay, so I have a better idea. Since I have
This
enough
time.
enough kobolds down here to destroy these 2 easily. Because I
Yeah.
miss accounting that, I guess.
Yeah,
I
that works.
miscalculated. I am
No
going
worries.
to send this one up here to start being a pain up there to them and stop them there.
Sounds good. All right, now we have an interesting dilemma, and that dilemma is, oh goodness, they are going to be double attacking the the wetlands. So
Yeah.
prep for that one. I don't know. I don't know if I can get down fast enough to get to you, Magus. I'm kind of like spread horizontally in the top
I will
part of the
take
map.
care. I will take care of it.
I
I'm
believe
gonna be
in you.
doing my best.
And don't forget you to reclaim when you need to reclaim.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to be doing the thing to. For me, I'm going to be reclaiming and gaining a power card because I kind of need it all.
Mhm.
Actually, with my open shifting waterways card, I can pretty much wipe them out up.
Am I allowed to choose between a major and a minor right now, or not yet?
Yes, you absolutely are. But if you choose
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
if you want, you know what? Just pick one and put it put it to the side. I'll take care of it. If you want to switch over to a major, if you
I'd
pick a
like
major
to,
power,
actually.
yeah, okay. No, I'll take care of it. I'll just grab this
Ah.
and then launch it out back. Don't worry about it.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Rattlesnake Outlaw.
So
All right, so
you, can-
let's try gaining a major.
you will have to destroy one of your current powers to gain a major. That's just something to be conscious of.
You mean like the major is in like the thing that's in my hand?
Yep, one of these cards you will have to take. You will have to permanently discard
Okay.
in order to gain a major.
I was thinking of maybe getting rid of either Mantle of Dread or crops, possibly. No. Concealing Shadows might be. Either I'm torn between the Song of Sanctity and the Mantle of Dread. What do you think? Because Song of Sanctity doesn't have any abilities that I use.
Yeah, but blight removal can be real clutch. So I would say mantle.
Yeah, but I can
personally.
only use them on mountains and jungle. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'll just get rid of
Yeah.
Mantle of Dread.
I'm thinking
'cause-
mantle just because blight removal is
Alright, so
blight
what do I
removal is
remove it?
everyone's
Under
job.
discard?
Out
Permanently
here.
remove or
Yep. Just take it there, flip
gain
it
a
over. It's
major.
gone forever.
Pop. Alright, let's see here.
Ooh, you got options. Oh, you got vengeance.
Terrifying Nightmares, Entwined Power.
So, Terrifying Nightmares is actually the single strongest fear card in the entire game. It's potentially 6 fear if you can hit the kicker.
I think I would like to do that, yes.
And I think of all characters, you could hit the kicker.
Yeah, probably.
Not right away,
'Cause
but yeah.
I need 4 moon to do it, so I need to pull
Mhm.
4 cards.
Yeah, so,
Unless you guys want to give me moon, and then I will absolutely play that.
let me know when you're ready to play it. I will give you the moon. I can give you 1 moon.
Okay, I can get myself up to. I can give myself 2 moon next turn.
I can
But
give
I would
1.
need 1 more moon. If I get 1 more moon, then I'm. That'll be. I can pretty much destroy this entire region.
Nice. I think I have
I
bloodshed.
did not
which
get
is
what I
good.
needed from my major power this turn, so I am in slight trouble.
Uh-oh. Well, that means you can sack it next turn.
It's not a bad major power, it's just not what I needed right this moment.
I'm taking blood. Sometimes you need blood,
And
okay?
I probably should have reclaimed instead, but I didn't know that I was not going to get a major power that would solve my problems.
Alright, so everyone needs to hard focus wetlands because not only is it blighting this turn, anything that's left over, anything that's remaining is going to build and then ravage next turn. Build this turn and then ravage next turn.
So I have Gift of Furious Might to give someone a +3 damage, but I have no
not the-
powers this turn.
Is now the part where we do the growth?
Yes, we are in growth phase now.
Okay, so probably get the water one been running. Okay, get the faucet boom.
Actually,
Now
you know
you-
what?
So right now,
This
you...
might be smarter.
Oh, you can add a presence when you reclaim? Sick.
Yeah, I want to reclaim.
Very
Oh,
few spirits can do that. Very few spirits can reclaim and hit the field at the same time. You have wait. You have a presence on reclaim and a double presence. My goodness, that is extremely strong. I wasn't paying attention to that before. I've been sleeping on that hero.
Okay, that's 1 and.
Mud Otter is best otter. Now I'm thinking which to get. Replace one. I could just get this again. Wait, actually. Wait, what is this card? This card is also moon. Yeah. So if I play this, I can if I reclaim this, I can essentially convert this into another town. Mud is turning the locals native. Something into
The
mud.
mud is turning the locals.
That is the best description.
How do you
If you
describe
don't-
this?
if you don't
I'm a
have-
mud boy, and I am literally replacing a town with a village.
Mm-hmm.
Native.
I don't really have any way to do my move fast.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. If you don't have any other targets for the elemental jade, one fire will give me the ability to cleanse wetlands and nuclear fire.
I don't have the energy to do that and be able to play a cleanse.
Oh,
this
I thought I saw that you were playing it this turn. Sorry.
I'm
Never
sorry,
mind.
Nah,
but
I'm
hearing
gonna cleanse.
I'm sorry, but hearing you say that stuff in your voice
See,
Alright, I
I've
need
done
you-
speaking for long enough that I just take it in stride.
Shoot, I think they're gonna build up before I can even move my guys
A
over there.
reminder for the people that don't know about my 40K-ism. I played a Death Guard army for a long time.
Everything about your voice just makes hearing that sort of stuff consistently funny.
Is there any way I could get Power Storm?
It's unironically why the first game that I did on stream was
I can
in
get my
2016.
See,
I can gain my major. I can gain my
Sure.
major power back if I move a thing, right?
If you move a thing?
Or I can gain my main. If I can gain a major power back if I can reclaim it if I use it, right?
Oh yeah. You just have to use
That's
the
your
reclaim
okay,
normal.
so
Like
here's
you
the thing though. If you give me, if it's possible for you to give me one sun element and one air element, you can play. You can repeat two other power cards.
I
paying
don't
your
have.
cost.
I don't have enough.
I
to
can
do
roll
that.
with this. I can roll with this. What do you need?
Um,
Sun and what?
One sun and one air.
Sun, air, and water. Got it.
Well, if you gave me one earth, that would actually let me do 2 damage, I think. No, never mind. It would not. No, never mind. It won't.
Okay, I could use the. I need some water on it.
Yeah, the water helps Jade.
All right, and oh, you already took it. Cool.
Hey, you... Okay, Jade, you're doing damage.
Yes.
So I can Furious Might your damage card. Because you
Oh,
are the
that's
only
actually-
other damage card right now.
Oh, that's actually clutch. Flash floods with damage amp. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
+3? That wipes out this land. That's enough to deal with this
Yeah.
whole land. Oh, dude. Okay. Yes. That's amazing. Beautiful. Awesome.
I'm
Hype.
I'm trying something a little bit silly.
What do you got?
I can use my terrifying nightmares and
Mm-hmm.
push the towns into the mountains or into the ocean over here. Can I push them into the ocean or no?
No.
No,
Oh, because like you see the thing here. I thought
that
it was
only
like,
works if someone's playing Spooky Puddle.
oh, okay.
Okay. Let me also explain something real quick, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
So, take a look at this land here, okay?
Yes.
Let's pretend that these towns don't exist, okay? Let's pretend that this is a completely landlocked area with no buildings around it.
Uh huh.
If there's an explorer action that would explore this land, it fails. There's no place
Because
for people
there's
to
no
get.
one there.
There's no place for the explorers to get to it from. Unless it's on the coast.
It is a rare thing that happens, but it
It's-
can happen.
Mm-hmm. And then certain powers require the coast, like my flash floods do extra damage if the land is coastal, but you cannot push anything into the water unless you have a specific water spirit that lives in the ocean.
Okay.
The spooky puddle.
The spooky puddle.
I just need 2 more moon and I could do this really powerful ability, but I don't have enough to get there yet.
When next turn, if you take off that that one, so you can play 3
what I'm
cards.
planning on. That's what I'm planning to do next.
Yeah. I can reclaim. Well, no, I can't reclaim next turn, so I can't actually give it to you
I
next
actually
turn,
can't. If I do that, I can't do the
Yeah.
terrifying nightmares this turn. But if I don't do
Later.
terrifying nightmares this turn, I'm going to get wrecked.
Do the
No, that's more
yeah, do the
important.
terrifying nightmares.
Do what you need to do.
Yeah,
But
we can delay it because it's gonna be every time that you reclaim, you can replay it anyway. So like, it's only gonna be a couple turns down the line.
All right. So if I just wait a turn to do it,
No, you can just do it now because you need the other effects from it now. You said.
yeah, do it now, and then later on in the game, let me know because I can't do it this turn. We can't pull it off this turn, but that is a combo that we can team up with her in the future.
okay? Because stupid question. You need to have an explorer on a tile in order to build, correct?
Correct. If there's no explorers there, if it's empty, or no, any invader, a town can build.
Oh,
can
so
build a city.
So town
Yeah.
can build.
Yes, towns. Yeah.
So
Sorry,
theoretically,
I
if I
see what you're
have
saying.
2 explorers and a town, I would gain 1 city and 2 towns in that wetland, right?
No.
No, you would gain 1 city.
Oh,
Yeah.
If explorers are present, then they build. And they build a town until towns outnumber cities, at which point they build a city. So,
okay.
with 1 town and 0 cities, it would build a city, then it would build a town, then a city, and repeat.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
Okay. Make sure you pay for your cards and flip when you're ready.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I did the thing.
Alright, fast phase. This is going to be an important turn for us.
Yep, and my terrifying nightmares activate. We gain 2 fear, and I get to push up to 4 things.
Nice.
And let's see. I'm going to move this town onto this area where all the villagers are.
Yep.
And I'm going to push...
It
So
has to be
this-
the same land.
Wait, what?
It targets 1 land. You can push up to 4 explorers and towns from a land.
Oh, but it says it has a range of 2.
Yep, and it says target
Yes,
land
so
any.
you pick one land in a range of 2 and then push a number of creatures from that land.
Oh,
It's
so
still
it has to
extremely
all
good.
be
The-
in one... It's
The
supposed to all be in
fireball
one land.
analogy again. It's the fireball
Okay.
range is 2, but the fireball still happens where it happens.
Alright, so I can move 1 there, and then I can push 1 there, or 1 explorer over here, because they'll probably die from all that, and then if I move this guy up here, then there we go. So like that?
Perfect.
Does that make sense? Okay.
Absolutely. Flawless.
Alright, and I also get the ability of gather 1 explorer, and I'm going to move...
May I
Would it make
offer a
sense
thought?
for me to... Yes?
Yeah, that would be very helpful.
Yeah, can I move him over into the blight, I guess? Yeah, move him into the blight.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was about to, like, move this other guy here, because this poor Dahan's about to get killed.
Yeah, he's about to have a day.
That
He's about
dog's
to have a
gonna
day.
die no matter what happens, though, unfortunately.
Hey, Sprig, can I blow something up?
Yeah!
Sweet! Boom!
Explosions!
Flash
blow
Floods
up?
deals 1 damage. Sprig gives it plus 3 damage. Flash Floods deals 4 damage and wipes that area out.
Which area?
This one.
There was 2.
There
There
used
was
to be stuff there.
2 explorers in a town are now just drowned.
Dang.
Okay,
Alright.
should I my next?
Sure.
All right, so let's play open shifting waterways. Gather up to
That's
2
a slow
settlements.
That's slow phase.
Hmm?
That's slow phase.
Oh, Never mind.
Actually, yeah, all your stuff is slow phase.
Yeah, I might as well turn my token then, because I'm clearly not doing
Alright.
anything.
Yeah, did you,
I just added my
okay.
fear.
Awesome, and you label the thing? Sweet. Hey, can I get Power Storm?
Yeah, I already gave you Power Storm.
I know, but I'm being dramatic.
Sure. Yeah, Power Storm, and the extra thing is paid.
Awesome. Hey, who needs elements? Because I just got to twin cast Elemental Boon.
I mean,
if I
already-
get one
you've already used
fire,
the-
I can do an extra 2 damage.
yeah, the moon
Actually,
thing
same
is already
here.
passed, so
Yeah,
I can't get
I
more
can't-
fear on that.
I can't give you enough to proc that. Yeah, sorry.
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
You need a fire? Is that going to be a significant thing?
What?
It's a +2 damage amp.
Okay. Does
So
anybody
it's
else have
like I
use?
can move to one space and instead of killing one thing, it just cleans the whole place out.
Okay. Take it.
Okay. And then whatever other 2 elements that you want to pick up.
I actually can't benefit from this unless I take all 3, and I'll give it to you instead.
Okay.
Invaders. So ravage wetlands. This protected. Here protected.
Oh.
Here.
Jade, Power
Hello, I'm
Storms
Jade.
may repeat up to 2 other power cards by paying their cost, so you can also Rain of Blood again.
In the slow phase, I have every intention of it.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
By the way, why do you have a card of my spirit?
Teamwork.
That feels.
Yay, teamwork.
I suppose so.
Mm-hmm.
I love this card. I love this card so much. Two guys and the guys on the side. Oh, it's raining blood. Block your face. Guy in the center. Oh yes.
He's got a
Thirsty.
mouth of- He's into it. That dude is totally into it.
Yeah, he's so into it.
Yeah.
So thirsty.
Oh my god, he's doing the fucking bush thing, that one meme where he's like where the map is like covered in his color. except it's with like closed fists.
This explorer gets stabbed.
Oh.
Yeah!
Nothing happens here. Nothing happens
Yet
here.
again,
Nothing happens here. Something happens here.
Yep.
What
Presence is
happens-
destroyed,
what-
and the Dahan gets axed.
What happens all up in here?
Here, nothing happens for the moment. Here, they deal 3 damage, which does destroy a presence, and 1 Dahan, and does blight. But then the Dahan can counterattack and kill the town. So if you want to take the town off, you can.
Mm-hmm.
And then up here is the same verse, except that except there's no Dahan left to counterattack, so they just blight the land and frag the Dahan, and that's going to be a problem next turn.
Yeah, I feel like I should have just gone for it in trackable thickets and thorns to defend it.
Probably, but you have next turn you can do it, which will be, it'll be very important then. And then they build in the what?
Never mind.
Okay, then they build in the wetlands.
I
boy!
I removed that one. It was an isolation marker here.
Did that prevent both, or is that just one? Isn't it? Just one?
I thought it. Oh, okay.
Skip
Yeah.
1 Ravage
I'll-
/ build.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it's ravaged, does it? I'll
So you skip the ravage action. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, never mind. I was thinking if I skipped the build action, then they would, when they attack the Dahan, then get killed in the.
They'd kill one of the Dawn, then it would kill one of the towns.
Mhm.
I'd rather go with that direction. Skip the build phase, and
Okay. In that case, 1 Dahan dies, and you can frag the town if you want.
by
And then
town.
they don't build a town. That works. That's a good idea. Does blight, and we are running a little bit shy on the blight meter, which I don't love, but you know, it happens. Hey, what if I just added 3 fear because it's raining blood? Hey, what if I got twin casted so I could do that a second time? Hey, cool.
Yay, another fear.
Hey, why don't we play that card then?
And then I can also deal 2 damage and then push a bunch of stuff, which is my range on that. 1 away. Oh wait, they actually did build here. I'm gonna target this land here just so that this is not a problem in the immediate future, by which I mean right now. Hey, this desert's fine, right? You don't mind that? Okay, cool, thanks. Actually, hold on.
Plus 2 damage so you can blow up the town, right?
Also,
the town
explorers have 1 health, and you can split your damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so I say this explorer's dead and this one's dead.
They have to be in the same land.
Oh,
Yeah.
do they? Okay, never mind
Yes.
then. Can I
To
get the
split,
explorer
it has to be
replaced?
the same land.
I'll need the replace on the forest. Yeah, I'll just put it right here. Yeah.
Cool. Alright.
Alright, so we're in the
And-
slow phase, right?
Yes, we are.
Alright, so
That was
I
good.
gain 2 fear.
Nice.
Oh, we have to do their explore first, so.
Oh, my bad, my
And-
bad. Oh, this is a real
oh.
pick.
Coastals!
Oh no!
What coastal?
All coastals.
What does that mean?
All
Anywhere
coastals.
that's anywhere that's adjacent to the coastline.
Oh Christ.
That's yeah. It ain't great,
Not
That real
ideal.
stinky.
but I believe in us.
Mm-hmm. I can transform a city into a town, and I think I'm going to do that on this water, in this wetland over here. That just happened, so I can destroy the city and turn it into a town, right?
Yep. Also, I love that response. I believe in this.
Well, I can't get a coastal land to help you out right now, Megas, but I will scoot myself here and then gather a town and then exploding tie.
Nice.
Oh, I was going to, like, have my villagers, like, do all that. But, yeah, okay.
Well, I'm gonna replace this town
Cobble
with.
explosions.
Well, I'm gonna replace this town with the Dahan.
Nice.
Why not? So we'll do. I just
Ocean.
throw it in the water, or
Ocean. It's
Here.
not. It replaces so it doesn't destroy, so it doesn't give you the fear. So ocean. Pardon me.
Mississippi.
You can copy paste the. Yeah.
and that should take care of the explorers. And then, if gather, and then the second one, gather up to 2 villages. I'm trying to figure out how that's worded. Gather up to 2 villages. Like over what course? Like, can I just like move this and this up here?
Target a land, and then you can gather up to 2 Dahan into that land.
Okay.
And a gather is from adjacent.
So I can't just get this one, can I?
Which one?
This one to here.
No, that's 2 spaces away. You could do it into here and just obliterate those, or here and just like, actually probably here's about a good position because that would frag both of those explorers.
Yeah, because these 2 can get done in by one village.
Now here's where I'm going to. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
And it also, if one village, remove. If one village and 1 invader are present, 1 fear and 1 damage. So,
You get to
goodbye.
pop one of them.
Yeah,
Actually,
and
wouldn't
I
it be
think
this
that
guy?
I'll-
Yeah.
It's where you target, so it's where you gathered them into that it does the damage.
Yep.
Which is a lot better for you.
Yeah, so I destroy 1 invader immediately, and so that generates fear, and then I add an extra fear.
The explorer doesn't generate a fear, but we didn't add a fear for that one anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's all good.
okay. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
so it's fine as it is.
All
So,
right.
and that should be my turn.
Did you do
Then-
the bottom one?
The what?
The innate power
Oh.
on your spirit?
Oh,
Yeah. You can just
Uh,
pop.
damage
You can just
push?
pop this explorer right now if you want.
uh,
That way you don't have any. That way this place is handled for next turn.
yeah, sure. Pop him, and then I push one. Wait,
You don't.
Does
You
it
just
have
don't
to
have to push anything because if you're targeting the same
Yeah,
land,
you
you
don't
just push
have
that
to push
land to
anything.
itself.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think. Yeah, one damage, and then push one. Yeah, I'm just
Just-
kind of confused. Well, like, the way that things are worded, I am not 100% sure how I'm supposed to be using it.
Yeah. It's one fear. Yeah. It's all of that, and then move one of your presence from the holy site to that land. But if that holy site is the land, then you just move the presence to itself, so it doesn't move.
Okay. Alright, so, goodbye. So long, Game
Yep.
Bowser.
So long,
And,
Game Bowser.
And, one fear. So,
Right.
3 fear
Meg-
generated. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Magus, you good?
Yep, I'm good. I did all the things.
Really though, still waiting for Bowsette to appear in official Nintendo merchandise somewhere.
For real. Honestly, we handled that turn pretty freaking well. That was about as
yeah.
well as we could have handled that. We still
This
are in
area
danger. No,
kinda- This area kind of didn't go to my plan,
Oh.
but I cleared out a lot of others.
it wasn't perfect, but could have been a lot worse.
Also, shouldn't this area have taken damage from the Han?
They didn't ravage.
There was, yeah, Ravage was only in the
right.
wetlands.
Okay, so pretty much they only ours only attack when they ravage an area. Okay.
So here's where I'm about to drop a new rule on you guys that I am very sorry about.
Okay.
I hear the trepidation already. See, if you blight a land that's already blighted,
That's the big problem.
It cascades.
you blight another land in addition to it. So that's just something to be conscious of.
Oh great! I have to fucking deal with that savannah before it goes out of control.
I will help. I'm positioning in places where I can assist this sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's how things can go sideways real quick. Is if you start to have some blight in a region, and then it just starts to compound itself. That's
I
when
wish
you.
Favors Called Do wasn't so slow.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartly, and there actually is a spirit that has a support ability to make another character's action a fast action, and it's really cool.
And I can't gain another power, a minor power now, can I?
Sure, you can use this here to gain a power.
Okay.
You can use and you just fish for something that'll save you, which you did not find. Though honestly, delusions is
Delusions
not
of
terrible.
Danger sounds really good.
Yeah. Just shoving someone out of a place, like shove them out of this this savannah before they build it would be a good move.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that instead of concealing shadows.
I guess instead of putting my presence here, I'll put it here, and I will quicken her struggles for my other one. And now I'm broke. But I'm helping you make it Immerse, I'm getting your 2 destroyed presents back on the board.
Oh,
This
thank
turn.
you. How do I do that?
It's in the
okay,
fast
so
phase. I'll help you out
so
when we get there.
Okay.
Oh wait, we go after the invaders, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have fast phase before them, then
Right,
they
and then
go,
slow
then we have
phase.
slow phase.
Yeah.
Okay, no, in that case, I cannot do what I thought I was gonna do because they'd probably. Oh no, they'll build, then they blight.
Right.
So I could still do
They
it.
Well-
blight, then they build, then they explore.
Mm-hmm. It's wetlands.
Then we get slow phase.
Mm-hmm. The coastal lands are a problem pretty much everywhere on the board, and I can do some stuff to help mitigate things, but there's gonna be a good chunk of yikes here. Not gonna lie. My coastlands are absolutely fragged. I cannot save them. I have nothing that can go on there. I am so sorry. That's on me.
I'm trying to get rid of all the explorers in the mountains to my north, so I can heal that blight.
I will help you out with that, actually, because when you Blazing Renewal, you can appear anywhere within 2 lands, and you'll... Oh no, it's only to towns and cities, never mind.
Actually, that... To each town and city? Oh, wow. That's really good.
I would need one. If I get 1 fire, I can do a little bit more.
I can't give
But
elements
my
this turn.
my ability, yeah, my ability's not that great.
No.
So basically, it's... In fast phase, you can put 2 presents down, you could put it here, and then it'll blow up both towns.
Yeah?
And then you would just have to deal with the 3 explorers. So if you can trigger your innate, actually, you'd be able to fully block that.
And steam vents would be able to as well.
Yeah, Steam Vent, actually, instead of one of your slows, would also save it.
You see that, Magus?
I'm sorry, what?
So, all the towns are going to blow up because of the Blazing Renewal. Check.
Uh-huh.
If you can, that will leave 3 explorers at this location. If you
In
can
which
deal with 2,
Okay, that location.
if you can deal with 2 explorers, if you swap out one of your slow powers for steam vents, that will can destroy 1 explorer, and that will also flag your innate, which can push one of the other explorers away, which would save that land.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Teamwork.
Like, it will just
I am-
completely handle that land entirely.
This
am
is the
going...
one place.
Oh wait, did we ever
Man.
look at what that fear card is?
That's
that's a
right
new
before
one.
the invader phase.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And yeah, GD, I don't have any way of fixing this.
I am... You know what? I'm gonna claim a card, and I might as well go for a major one. See what I get.
I can blow stuff
Go
up,
for
but
it.
my range is very short.
Okay, let's see what we got. Infinite vitality.
Ooh. Oh, that clutches it, doesn't it?
Ooh,
Wait,
yes,
you have sunlight.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good one.
Wrap and Wings of Sun. Move up to 5 to any land, including back into target land. If you moved at least 1, defend 5. Wait, what? Oh, but it's feather. I don't have like a lot of feather stuff.
That's perfectly fine. It's just a grab Dawn from somewhere that you are, put them anywhere on the board, and defend 5.
Oh, so pretty much I can take like
You're just like,
2
oh,
here.
this guy, I'm gonna send him over here. Block.
reinforcements have arrived.
Exactly.
Deploying Helldivers.
Do
You can do
do do.
So
Yeah,
you have
sounds-
that and infinite vitality, which is also very good because that just says target land that would blight just doesn't.
That might actually be very useful for the savannah, and I have like
Yeah, and right now for this wetlands, my goodness.
yeah.
And if you can shove as many Dahan in there as you can, then they'll survive.
Yeah. It's just the Han have +4 health while in target land. Cannot be added when it would be a. And if you have 4 rocks, cannot be damaged or destroyed in time. Move 1. What is that one symbol?
Blight.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that might be actually very useful up there.
Yeah, you have a lot of Earth. It's actually-
I really.
Both are good. You can either make a Sentai squad of 5 Dahan that can travel around the map defending the world in the name of justice, or you can just say, "Hey, you know that Ravage? No, you don't."
I think getting rid of that one blight might be important.
I'm inclined to agree, honestly.
Yeah, let's go that for because of this phase. It's gonna be that. Might have to save for next turn when I could actually get one of my cards back.
Well, this turn you can play it, and then you can reclaim it next turn along with everything else, eh?
Anyway, next up, putting up presents. So I think I'm gonna double down on this area, like as a central area.
You can also start moving south here and to help back up Magus. Or honestly, this area could use some help too, frankly.
Yeah, sorry if
I
I'm being
mean-
like really selfish in this regard. It's more of just.
Oh, no.
I think the way that I can
It's-
help is by adding to the clock.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I
You
want
our
are,
to
you
job-
are
up here,
doing the
but it just
objective.
looks
We're
like it's
trying to
about.
protect you long enough to get it done.
I mean, I kind of want to, but it feels like it's gonna get blighted next time unless I get something super major. It doesn't even
Oh,
have
for
a
sure. You know
Dahan
what? You're
in there.
absolutely right.
So
But
I
yeah.
might as well move down here to help out.
Our job right now is to protect Magus while he wins the game. You are not being
Pretty
selfish. You are the one who's running the clock down, exactly as you say it. That's not selfish. That's just how that's also why I mentioned at the very beginning that Shadow's Flicker for your first game can feel underpowered, because it doesn't feel like you're influencing the board as much, but you are, and it is noticeable. Like, you know, we are. This turn, perhaps we might even be hitting Terror level 2, and that's not a bad point in the clock to be on. But yeah, you don't affect the board as much, and it is our job to protect the board to protect your board space. And honestly, I could use some protection too.
Okay,
Pay and
so
flip whenever you're ready.
I'm good to go. Yep. Pay, flip.
Alright, we in the fast phase. Who's energy starved? Actually, Magus.
I am.
Gain 3 energy.
Thank you.
I got a
What?
huge surplus.
It's 1 energy
Now
per
next
card
turn I
played.
won't have to. Now next turn I won't have to do the thing. I won't have to get more energy.
Yeah, that should help.
All right. The question is, do you want fear, or do you want me to push somebody?
Right. Okay, so I'd
I-
say wait for Sprig to go first, because Sprig has some stuff to hand you.
Sprig, you go first.
Okay, so first is Blazing Renewal. Pick a land that's within 2 of your lands, and put up to 2 of your destroyed presents back on the board. So we talked about doing that here. And where you put your presents down, it deals 2 damage to each town and city.
So what happens again?
Take your presents
Put
and
2
put it
of your
here.
destroyed presents
Okay.
here, and then deal 2 damage to each town and city there.
All right. So does that destroy them?
Yep.
Oh well, thank you.
And you can bring the other one back too if you want it.
bring... Yes.
Okay.
And I could do it on...
Goes to
If I do it on this one, it'll do 2 damage to the...
Negative. It's the same. It's the same target land.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then if you frag and a steam vent and lure the other explorer away, then that land is protected.
Okay. I was half tempted to
We
do
have
it
a
over here.
fast phase push, a fast phase destroy, and a fast phase gather. You can just push everything out. No ravage, no build.
That's real good.
Yeah, okay. I'll move this guy. Or sorry, I can... Let's see. I can gather one person, so I'm going to move him over to the mountains over here. Kill one.
Oh, around the mountains, if you
And then I can push one. Or gain 2 fear.
And if you push it, then it also doesn't get a town.
Yeah.
So they're not going to build there at all.
Okay.
That's a good turn.
Yeah, that helps out a lot.
GD, did you forget to put your card out? So you're playing the thing,
Oh.
yeah?
Okay.
Because that's going to stop this place from blighting.
Hold on. Let me pay.
You can right-click paid.
Okay.
Or whatever. Just -3.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Which area do you want it? Do we want it this one or this one? Yeah.
Yeah, because wetlands are the one that's relevant right now. Savannas haven't really done anything until next turn.
My
And
problem
night.
is I don't have like 4 earth, so I can't activate the blight removal.
It still prevents that from being blighted, because that would be a blight cascade this turn.
Oh, okay. So if I use this, it won't get blight. Okay.
Yeah, that's preventative. That's not healing. That's just staunching the blood flow.
Have a +4 health while target land. Can't. Fortunately, there's no
Yeah, it's just to stop the blight from coming in.
Mm.
But frankly, I think it's worth it for that.
Yeah. Okay, enough pay. And I guess that's it.
All right.
Not much. This
That was.
time.
And I think Megs and Sprig, you did your turns.
Yep. Sorry,
I'm off slow phase.
Sorry.
No worry. No, it's fine. It's fine. I just want to make sure that everything
I got
happens.
one
You know?
slow phase.
All right. Each player removes. Ooh, nice! Each player can remove one explorer from any land with Dahan.
Oh yay!
That's extremely good.
Plop.
Oh, that is so good.
That's very good. That means
It's just my coastline building, I guess.
Yeah.
It prevents all of my coastline building except for one area, which...
that's annoying. You would have been able to remove this one too.
I'd say for you, GD, I'd say this one.
I mean, the man's dead.
No, they're building on the coast. They're not. There's no combat phase there this turn.
Yeah, so they're not going to be attacked until after they build the town, and now they're able to
Oh, wait.
like destroy
I thought-
the place.
I thought, okay, never mind. I misread. How do I add an explorer? Okay. Let's add you back here. Okay, because I thought it meant you can remove per land with Dahan.
Oh no,
No,
each player can choose one.
land.
Each player can choose
Right.
one explorer
so-
that is in a
Yeah,
land
so I added
with
it
Dahan.
back.
I hate that the blight from a distance looks like an Oreo cookie.
Alright, did everyone remove an explorer?
Okay, remove. Yeah. So
Yeah, I think that one would be pretty clutch. That's a fantastic fear card. My goodness. And Bucket, you took one out?
Yeah, I took one out, yep.
I
I took the north one out.
The north one was gonna die anyways to Ravage though.
Is it? Do you...
Because ravaging wetlands, and the Dahan would just stab it.
I don't have an explorer there. No,
I
north.
thought-
I mean here, north.
Oh, okay.
North coastal.
I got you. I misunderstood. All right. Ravage in the wetlands. Clean, 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 clean. This guy gets stabbed and nothing happens here.
Okay.
Oh no.
I did not
Oh, that's
expect
right.
that.
Just to be clear,
I use
this
my
guy's dead,
fear
right?
card here then. I made a silly mistake with the fear card.
Just to be
worries.
clear, this guy's dead, right?
Super dead.
Yes.
He does 1 damage, which is
Okay.
not enough to do anything meaningful, and then the Dahan stab him. That was real good. Now we're building on all the coasts, and that's super scary.
I got mine
Oh,
over
do
here.
I
Hold on.
remove this? Do I remove this blight, or did that just prevent it from spreading?
It prevented you from getting
Invaders.
another blight.
Okay.
Hey, Sprig.
Hi.
Yes?
I feel like that this might be a really good place for a lot of us to do some heavy damage to.
I
Just
am
saying.
very slow on arriving in locations.
Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's perfectly fine.
I would love to get there.
You'll get
I
there.
can't.
If you have any way of doing damage, I can put a holy site there, and then everything just dies
can-
because they have
I
just
can
one health.
boost someone else's damage, but I can't, like, get there.
Alright, I do 4 damage here, which is just kablooey, and it cleans up a blight, which is actually kind of clutch. And I can push 3 explorers / towns, which is going to be these guys. I'm just gonna push them into here. Whatever. This place is doomed anyways. I don't care.
Explorer
doing what I
phase,
can.
right?
Huh?
They're
Explorers?
making a stronghold in the center there.
Oh, right. I forgot explorer again. Okay. They're finally hitting the savannah. Hey. Hey. Oh no, never mind. We didn't do it. Never mind. Disregard. Alright. So, I blast that land. I shove some stuff around. What am I shoving around?
I can now gather. My slow ability goes off, right?
Yep.
Gather up to 4 Dolahans. If invaders are present and Dolahan now outnumber them, 3 fear. I can move 4 of them. So if I move 3 here and 1 over here, does that work?
Absolutely. Gather can
Cool.
because you're targeting the mountain. They can gather from anywhere adjacent to the mountain, because the target the target is the mountain itself.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So I gained 3 fear. We need 1 more fear.
I
I
refer
can do
to
that.
the passage. We should take the village and push it somewhere else.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take this town and all these things here. I don't like them
Oh,
there.
new fear card. Or
Hype.
new fear.
And it's a tier 2 fear card now. Because we are in Terror 2. And then I can
What is
also
that?
push another.
Why does that guy on that card look like he's about to be like he's doing that wiping sweat off his head with a towel thing? Except more panicked.
And green.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Should wait, can I? Oh, and this is a. No, that's still a smart move. Okay. Am I slow phased then? I am. Who else has got slow phase to do?
I have a slow face to do.
Alright. What you thinking? Anything cool?
Yeah, I'm gonna gather. Like this, which now gives everything here a -1.
Yeah.
This guy dies straight off within 1 damage.
It does say minimum 1.
No, I think I do 1 damage, don't I? Doesn't say I do 1.
Oh yeah, one damage.
1
to
damage
something.
and 1 fear.
Hmm?
And then I have the city is now a 2, right?
Yes.
So it dies because of damage. And then
Yes?
yes, because I have a card that just does straight up damage.
Sick.
And then these towns are now 1s, right?
Mm-hmm.
My ability gives me 1 damage. Or 2 damage. So these die. And then I have 2 damage on explorers. So this guy died.
That is amazing.
Lizard spicy. Falls out of the mountain, eats everything. Goes back into mountain.
Nom nom nom. GD and Magus, if you're done, you can flip your thingy things.
Yep. Dang it, flip. There we go. Alright.
And growth again. I need to reclaim something fierce.
Yes, I need to reclaim.
Okay, so question is, I can drop. Can I drop both my presences onto one area?
Absolutely.
Like, okay, so in that case, I can drop it either. How do you ping?
Tab.
Tab. Okay, I can either drop it here, I believe. It's 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. Yep. Or drop it here, which would make a holy site for myself and would reduce everything by 1 health. And if we can
This area is already blighted, so it's a bit more scary.
okay.
Okay, I have a dilemma. I have a conundrum here because I've got some really good cards here.
Oh yeah, you do. You actually have one of your signature cards.
Land of Haunts or Gift
Yeah.
of Living Energy.
Land of Haunts' signature for Shadow's Flicker. That doesn't mean it's the best or the right thing to say. It's just that's one of their signature cards.
Yeah, but I can gain. Well, if I do that, I gain blight.
that blights.
I don't know.
Ooh.
That blights. I can't do that. I
Yeah,
can't.
no.
I was
You should
thinking
just-
maybe Gift of Living Energy.
Defense
'Cause
6 is
it's
pretty
free.
good though.
Yeah, Defense 6 is good.
I can only reclaim 1 card. I don't know which one to take here.
Huh? Why
I
can you only
can only
reclaim 1?
Hmm?
Why can you only reclaim 1?
How many can I reclaim? Oh, it
All
says
of them.
reclaim.
You
Yeah.
reclaim all.
You can't reclaim all.
Oh, is that how this works?
Have you-
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Have you
that's
not?
what the
Oh my
reclaim all
goodness.
button is.
I always just assume the way these things work usually is like, oh, just get 1 card
All right.
back.
Nope.
Hear me out on
That's
this
what the
one.
reclaim all button
Yeah,
is for. Is you
yeah.
reclaim cards.
I am,
Who would
Oh,
like
no,
2
wait,
energy?
I'm hearing.
Guys, hear me out. I can
Okay.
either give one player 3 energy, or I can start removing blights in jungles and waterland. I can actually start healing for everybody.
I have been healing a bit myself. I would say right now defense is very important.
Oh, if I have 2 water, I can remove 1 blight.
Yeah, and you do have some water cards already, like the steam vents.
Yeah, I'll pick the I'll
I
pick
can't
the-
fucking believe I didn't realize that.
It's all good. I didn't realize that you didn't realize.
They were all that last turn. They were all in my thing, so it's like.
Mhm.
Well, okay.
Now-
To be fair, I did go for the gain card, so okay, fair enough. I guess
And I'm
we
sa-
technically didn't. Okay, so that changes things up quite significantly.
Trying to figure out where to
'Cause actually, no. I think there
where to
was
put my
one time.
presents.
I think there might have been one time where I reclaimed card, but I only reclaimed like 1 card. Okay, so
Oh.
yeah.
Because I can put a defend 9 here, but I can't do more than that. And it's still gonna blight with defend 9
Which where?
up here.
Wait.
Because it's gonna double blight. It's gonna be coastal blight, then savannah blight.
You know what?
But I can only drop a defend 9 on it.
I can grab Indomitable Claim and just drop defend 20 and say good day, sir.
So,
I-
hang on, let me look at my cards here for a second, because I can do 3 cards now, so I can do Furious Might plus Mark Territory,
Transform this.
and then
Villages.
I need 2 more beast. Darn. 2 more beast, 1
need-
more fire, 1 more earth.
I need
That's
1
one
moon and 1 fire, and I can do a shit ton of damage.
I can give you that this turn.
So,
Would that also flag? That would also flag nightmares. Yeah. Okay. I'm definitely giving you that this turn.
so I can do the following. I can use these 3 cards, and I can completely retake the wetlands up here.
Oh, nice.
And essentially, I turn one of their towns to kobolds. I get 2 more tribes of kobolds up there and do 1 damage. And on top of that, if they when they try to retaliate, I fend it all off. And then when they try to ravage, they get fucked by the multiple kobolds.
What's up, Sprig?
So it's alternatively, I could just blow this whole thing up if I get a little help.
Oh, which one?
What kind of help do you need?
Okay, so if I get 1 beast and 1 stone element, then I'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage on just my innate ability. So, like, if we can force them to skip the ravage there, or we can get a little bit more defend. We would need, because I have 9 defend, it's hitting for 14. So if we get 4 more defend, then it won't actually blight.
Hmm.
And then that's after I do my 8 damage, I then also have Ferocious Rampage for another 4 damage.
How many elements
Which
do you need for
is...
that?
I need 2. I need 1 beast and 1 stone.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do that because I can also stop this from exploding.
Hmm.
I can take
And
Indomitable
it's
Flame.
because it's destroying so many things, it's gonna be a bazillion fear.
I really want to flag Terrifying Nightmares, but I think that might be more important. So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So you need a stone.
1 stone
wow.
and 1 beast.
I could just give you infinite vitality.
I'm gonna drop a claim, which should hard stop everything there.
That's the only one that I have of those that has both stone and beast.
Oh no, I can't.
It's not your card, corrected here. It's the elemental boon that Jade plays.
Mhm.
I know. And it has the stone and the beast boon.
Yeah.
That's why I'm suggesting it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
I mean, can we give
What
each
do you-
other cards? I'm
No.
confused.
No.
It's a specific card that Jade has. It's
Yeah.
elemental boon.
I have
Oh.
a specific support card that can grant somebody elements. That it's a very
Oh,
it's not a general rule. It's just what this card does.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just
Just the way she said it sounded like I can just
Yeah,
give
yeah.
her a card.
All right, so this
But I
place is
still need
protected.
to survive until that goes off.
Hmm?
I need help in blocking that because I can't block it entirely by myself. I can clean it up after, but I need a little help defending it.
I can defend 20 on one location.
I'm putting
And-
9 here, so I need 4 more defense.
Can anyone defend 4 here?
I'm defending.
I can
No,
defend
I can't.
5 there if you want.
That would be perfect. Because that'll
Okay.
completely block that land and then completely blow it up, and it'll buy us 2 turns of safety there.
Wait, does it need my presence, or can it be like? Oh no, wait. Let me
That's
check
a
this.
range 1, so you're in range and you can just drop it there.
Oh,
Yeah.
if this is already going to be defended 20, then are we going to try to blow this blighted area up here?
I mean,
Or should I move? I can move my claim to up there, and that reduces everything's health by 1.
I do not
And I
need
can-
the assistance.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I just have enough damage to blow it up.
reasonable.
However, I do have Gift of Furious Might that I can give to someone, which I used for flagging elements, which we can use to help blow that one up.
Oh, who's doing damage this turn? I'm not.
I have 1 damage I can do.
I
That's about it.
can
That's
I
enough.
can
I
do
boost that by 3.
I can do 1 damage this turn.
Well, Bucket's already doing
Yes,
can do
so-
1 damage for free, so we can just amp that up to frag a town, or 2 towns.
No,
Wait,
it
holy cow.
kills it all. It kills it all.
Oh my
4
goodness.
would
Yeah, because
kill
Bucket
everything.
has, it's the holy site there, so the city has 2 health, and then the towns have 1 health. So it'll blow all the city and the
Angry.
towns up.
That's
Spicy
amazing.
lizard.
That's incredible. I love it. Okay. I'm good for I'm golden.
I'm good.
Me too.
Yes. Sorry, got it.
Don't forget to pay.
Oh,
And Bucket too. Okay,
I already
fast
paid.
phase go.
What? I thought I paid already. Weird. In that case, -1. Everything here dies except for the explorers. They die next turn, probably.
The thickets defend the 5 damage here.
I just like how like thematic this is, and how like how well it tells a story of just the spirits getting angrier and angrier and angrier until
and this
entire
is-
towns just explode.
And this moment right here is kind of the beauty of the game. It was like this crazy teamwork combo that we just pulled off, and absolutely like pulled off effectively. Like this is awesome.
I like
hope
the
you guys are
spirit. It
having
can jump literally. It can jump literally anywhere within three, and it's like it just ramps up.
All right. We're in fast phase.
okay. So, do you guys want to do your fast phases first?
I just cleared mine.
This place is
Well, damn.
doing fine.
It wasn't until now. Now it's fine. Thanks, Brig.
Nice work.
Yeah!
Do you have that energy, Jade?
I do not. I had to give it to Sprig to pull this all off. I apologize.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's fine.
There's a lot
Okay,
going
then.
on.
No, that's okay. It's okay. I still have some other things I can do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to to fear, and it says push up to 2 people or towns. And right now the things are Savannah. I don't have anybody on Savannah, but who around you do I have? I can, this place. I can move all those explorers elsewhere.
I'm killing it all.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Jade's all dead this turn.
I can move this guy,
That's good. Yeah.
or I can move this one, or
I would say probably this one, just because this northern section is still a little bit of a mess.
I'll move him over here.
Yeah.
There you go. And that means
Actually, I was gonna suggest something. Maybe move it down here, because then I can move these up here and
Yep.
turn this town into another one of these guys. So they'll be out. I'll be able to just kill them all.
Nice.
bear with me. Okay, so I've moved up to 4. Actually, I can do the gather 1 with that, because I can do this at range is 1, but target land. I'll spend 1 energy to do the thing.
Yeah. Make
to
it
do that
global.
one for you. Yeah. Okay, and I can.
I am so close to apotheosis.
All right, then I gain. Let's see.
Sounds
With all of
very-
my fears things, I gain 4 fear.
Nice.
Very nice.
For fear forever.
I almost got to. I almost got 8 fear this turn if I had the
Yeah.
moons for it, but we're getting
Next
there.
time.
We're getting there.
Fear.
Yeah.
Don't
fear
worry,
forever.
I will make up for stealing your elements, I promise.
It's okay. No, you did plenty. You did plenty, and I'm fine with it.
Alright, Flip when you're ready.
Fear
I am getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fear.
Fear card, though, if we come over here.
Mm-hmm.
Each player may push up to 3 explorers or towns from any inland land on the map. So pick one land and you can move 3 things from it.
Push up to 3.
I pick this one.
Smart.
Hmm.
You know what I do?
These are coastal, so you can't do those
Yeah.
ones.
So you could do it with towns, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I was
Mhm.
thinking.
But it has
As
to
long
be
as it-
inland.
It has to be an inland target.
What if I did? Could I do this one?
Mm-hmm.
Move him over here.
GD, that's not inland.
That's a
Wait,
coastal,
That's on the
because there's
coast.
a coast right here.
Oh, so what? I can move, like these guys here.
Yes,
3 of them
anything
if you
that's not
wanted.
adjacent to the coast.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? That sounds okay. Dokie.
Remember, they're gonna build in Savannah's this turn.
Yeah, so maybe not the savannah.
Wait.
I'm actually gonna take these guys and put them over here. This is gonna blight anyways, right? So like, that protects the mountain in case they build on it.
Wait, if
Actually-
if I moved a town on. Oh wait, no, that's specifically.
And
for
that puts them in
ravaging,
range from
not for
bombardments.
Mhm.
Well,
you
I
could also
can't-
shove this guy over.
I can't move many, but I can at least move this guy in here. That
I think
way,
that's a good move.
then when I transform this, they're all dead. I've cleansed everything but this area in my thing, except for the blights.
building. Damn.
Yeah. All right.
We're in slow phase, yeah.
No, we're in Ravage.
No,
Ravage
we're going
here.
into the invader phase.
This guy hecking dies.
Hmm.
Here, nothing happens. Here,
I love the stacked.
Yeah.
it's not great. The Dahan are
Hang on.
super
Yes.
Oh no, my kobolds! I'll avenge you!
Okay. I'll try to get this done.
The
as
way
soon
you
as I can.
said that. Oh, my
Don't worry about it for
kobolds! Oh no, my kobolds!
My kobolds!
My dinner is ready. I'm gonna have to leave soon.
Yeah, I think I have to. I want. It's a lot later
This
than
has
I
gone
thought.
late. Yeah, this went on longer than I expected to.
We're nearly done, though.
Really are.
Yeah.
All right. Look, can we? Let's keep going then.
Pardon me.
I've got crops wither and fade, and I gain 2 fear. And I can reduce either a city or a town to nothing. Well, I can reduce a city or a
Put
town.
down
What do you
one.
prefer? Oh wait, I can't do this from anywhere. It has to be like within my region. Oh, I can do this city. I can reduce the city down to a town. You okay?
No, it's not destroyed. It's not destroyed. It's replaced.
I know it's replaced.
You put it in the destroyed pool, which
Oh,
gives us fear for it.
how do I?
We already did.
I
We
put
already
the
took care
fear
of it.
back. It's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. Okay,
Already fixed. All good.
all right. So it's a town now.
Hey, I added more fear. And I can push a nerd.
Okay, and that's it for me.
We still have to do, like, the explore stuff, don't we?
Oh, I always forget that. Yeah, they're exploring the jungle.
Oh boy.
The Yungalese.
And I kill everybody in the mountains. Yeah. Oh wait, no. They have to be ravaging the mountains, don't they?
Okay, so now I blow up this place.
Blamps kablam.
Amazing. Wow, that just...
Excessive overkill.
So, we have a very important milestone right here. There is no Ravage next turn. Everything is already secured.
Yep. That was
Now-
why I really wanted to push for this, to like,
Gives us a
this
chance to
support
heal them.
here.
Yep, it gives us a chance to get ahead of the curve, which is... We could really use that right now. But,
Okay, let's make this quick then.
yep, by all means. I'm done with my slow phase. Flip stuff over
Me
when
too.
when you are. Actually, wait, I can move one dude.
I have
can
no
push
slow
this dude
phase.
here. Perfect, now I'm done.
I guess I can do mine next. Okay, so get her up to. So first, this town goes native.
Mm-hmm.
Do I destroy the town or do I just discard
It's
it?
replaced, not
Yeah,
destroyed.
it's replaced, so, yeah.
So and then I move these guys. And at least one of these guys takes damage. So,
Mhm.
bye.
And
So,
you get out of fear.
And
And you get to do 2 more damage and 2 more fear. Oh my gosh.
oh my god, neat. So
Yeah.
even better. Now they
So
are
now you
turbo.
gain 3 fear over here.
Yeah. We are.
Oh.
See, the fear is ramping up now pretty quickly.
So that's 3 fear, right?
Mhm.
All right. Yeah. So these guys mega screwed. This guy absolutely went into the wrong neighborhood, and yeah, that's most of my territories cleared out. Like
Mhm.
they're probably not gonna. If they do ravage, they're completely screwed. This
It's
guy.
happening.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, flip when you're ready. Also, you can see at this point now how quickly the terms can go once you actually have things, once you actually have your stuff together, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm going to, believe it or not, I'm going to be taking my turn to gain energy and put a presence down.
Alright, I am officially spread all the way across the map, which feels quite good.
I am taking out a major because this feels like a good major time. Paralyzing fright. Paralyzing fight. Okay, that's just the Scooby Doo song. Vengeance of the Dead. Ooh,
Okay.
that's
Oh no, I don't have enough energy. Never
one
mind.
damage.
I
Damage.
was like, oh, I could just Blazing Renewal and wipe this place out.
Oh my!
I'm not
I
quite
like-
there though.
Oh wait. The target land has to be specifically coastal. Ah, that sucks. That makes sense. Not wetlands. You and target spirit may use each other's target power only. Target spirit gains a card. You gain. After a town, city, or are destroyed in target land, 1 damage per.
Paralyzing Fright is the other highest fear card in the game.
Skip all invader actions. Do not ravage, build, or explore in target land. Ooh. That would actually be pretty good for this one, actually. So.
Yep, and you have the energy
Yeah.
to pay for the kicker.
Yeah.
Or the elements, I mean.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
Okay, somebody doing damage this turn. Here's the damage card.
Hype!
And I am now 1 more animal away from just proccing my innate power at max level every turn.
Nice.
I'm 2 turns. Actually, no, I'm kind of at apotheosis because I can just get my presence back on the board every turn.
Clean that room.
Onto the board every turn anyway, when I reclaim.
Nice. So apotheosis, Latin for to become a god, was basically when you have no more presence on your spirit card, and you can just do everything at max power every turn. Every turn, reclaim cards and just go as ham as possible.
Yep, reclaim cards, dump hand, reclaim cards, dump hand.
That's when you get to do some seriously bonkers things. Right. Play out your cards. Let's dance.
Okay, let's see. So yeah, probably playing this. Anything else do I want to? If target land is mountain or jungle, defend 3. I'm sure do that.
And right now it's going to be... Again, there's no Ravage this turn. So prep for next turn. It's going to be jungles next, but right now we have a moment of...
I'm just gonna get rid of this guy just for, like, simplifying for our sakes, because we already know what the hell that goes.
I'm going to bring this down here.
Thanks, man. Yeah, let's just give you all like an extra card. Might as well. Okay.
Don't forget to pay for your cards.
I desperately wish that I could move
I did pay for my cards. I guess I don't know why it keeps like unpaying
Okay,
for cards.
so I'm gonna push. I'm also gonna push these 2 explorers up here, down into the jungle where they can get nice stabbed all 10 ways till Sunday, and get like 1 fear.
All right. And you're flagging the paralyzing fright, so
Yep. So 4
We're getting there.
extra here.
we're almost at stage 3, and at stage 3 we win if there's no cities on the map. For the record,
There's only one on the map right now.
only 1 city on the map right now, so we are so close to having enough fear to just pop a city, GG, we win.
I'm going to destroy this 1 explorer over here.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be removing the plight on that region.
Nice. Right,
And my other ability says here, I can either do defend 6 or remove a plight. I was going to remove a plight. I don't know about you.
Sounds good. Don't forget to pay and flip so we can go into the fast phase.
Oh,
Is it
I'm
just
so
gonna-
sorry. I thought...
It's fine. It's not uncommon for us for phases to blend together, which is why I'm kind of strict about the ready token thing and why I keep on poking about that, is because it really gets easy to blend them. So no worries, but that's why.
Oh no, dictator.
Ah!
Oh no! Jade, I assume you're damblaging something? Were you damblaging?
I'm planning on blasting this because it's going to add a town, and I'm going to
Okay.
be able to take out the town and clear the plate at the same time.
Okay, I did not hear anything of the last 30 seconds,
Hey,
and I
welcome
was
back.
kicked out because my internet likes to die at
It's all
like a
good.
specific day.
I was mentioning that we're very close to winning. All we need is a little bit more fear
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and,
no,
and
I
a drop
got
city.
that. I
Oh,
got
okay.
that part.
So Bucket, where you damblaging?
Doing this right here.
Okay. Here, get +3 damblage.
Yay! +3 damage.
Yeah!
In that case, this town dies. This town dies.
I think that's slow phase, isn't it?
No, I paid 1 energy. I targeted myself with Gift of Searing Heat.
Oh, you have to searing heat to do it. Okay. But you're not in that land.
I don't wait, don't I? Oh shoot, that's right, I'm not. Darn. Oops.
Oh well, it's not. You can just do it in the slow phase. That's fine.
In that case,
It's just gonna be after they build, is all.
I'm gonna put it back just so I know what's going on. In that case,
I'll
No
put the
problem.
fear back.
Magus, did you do all your fast phase stuff?
Yes,
or-
I did all the stuff. I did all my fast phase stuff.
All right, cool.
Okay,
All I did was,
so my
recovery.
fast-paced thing
Right.
is I stopped him from being able to do whatever up here, and just 4 fears. So I'm just gonna add those. 1.
8 fear from paralyzing fright.
Wait, where's the other 4 come from? Did
You
I
have the
miss
kicker
something?
paid
4 from
for.
the top, 4 from the bottom.
Yeah, but where's the first 4? Oh, okay, yeah, no. I'm
Oh yeah,
stupid.
it's
Okay.
real good.
oh,
Yeah, new fear card. new fear card.
Ooh, don't flip it over
Each
yet.
player.
That's
Oh,
at the start of the invader phase.
Yeah,
So
we'll-
before the
we'll-
invaders get their turn, but after our fast phase.
Yeah.
It's so that we can't play around planning for the sphere
Yeah,
card.
exactly. Alright, remember to flip your token once you're done with your fast phase stuff.
I am done my fast phase.
GD and Magus?
Yeah, I've done.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that.
Cool. Alright, let's check out 2 fear cards. First one. Each player can remove an explorer or town from any inland land. Just, it goes away.
Ooh.
Just blast it.
Yeah, might as well. I can't decide. Do I just get rid of this one, or
Yeah, I'd say sack that one.
That's
Chose
coastal.
this
Oh,
one.
that's nice coastal. My bad.
Because it's
They can't do that
coastal.
one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one goes. Bye.
I'll say his friend goes too. There.
Nice. And we have another fear card. Dahan
boy.
Raid. Each player chooses a different land with Dahan. In each, 1 damage per Dahan.
Oh well, then
pretty
you
good.
got
Wow.
one this season.
So these guys just get fucked before it's even my turn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I guess all these explorers are dead.
Yeah, 1 damage per Dahan. Each player can choose 1 land. I mean,
They didn't even. The Hans didn't even do the thing
I mean,
that I put
if I
them on
choose
the
this land,
not even
they can
there.
destroy the town, right?
yep.
Wah, wah.
What's left?
The Hans didn't even the Hans didn't even do what I was putting them on this spirit.
It has to be a different land. So I just don't get to pick one.
Same.
There's
It's
no
already
other
handled.
land that they overlap.
Hey, those are good problems
I
to have.
have-
We turned the tide on this real good, huh?
Yep.
I have nothing to use this card on. Well, actually no, I do have 2 range, so I assume I can just push the 2 up here into here.
Oh! We win next turn.
Yeah, let's
Almost
then let's do
certainly.
it.
All right.
No, period.
Building.
By blazing renewal into the city and the wetlands and we win.
All right. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Exploring. By the way, take a look at the Explorer card now.
Oh,
Oh, both at the same
Oh.
time.
Yeah, this is late game. Welcome to late game
Hey, look!
population.
The
All of the
place where it
things.
doesn't trigger. A few places it doesn't trigger, actually.
Yep, my area.
Mhm.
I have I have.
I've completely purged my land of buildings.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. Dang. All right, slow phase.
Like, we only got about half of those
I've-
explorers.
I've purged pretty much
Okay.
every territory except for the one. They're concentrating up here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so
I've already done
we're
all
in
my
slow-
stuff.
We're in slow phase now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already done everything for mine.
All right. So you may pay 2. Okay. Well, I'm paying 2 energy, so enjoy your extra cards, I guess, if I'm remembering that. And I can push up to 2 explorers. Time to bully them into being pushed up here.
Oh,
Where-
bundle them into here. Just trust me.
Oh. Okay. I was thinking either there or here, where they will get mercilessly beaten.
Trust me. Into here. Next turn,
only
I'm
put-
going to. Next turn,
can
I'm going
only
to place a
put
presence
one.
here, and then I'm going to burning renewal up to here,
Hmm.
and just wipe everything.
Oh, by the way, remind
got a
me
slow
for the exaltation of tangled growth. I can only pick one person to get the card, right?
Correct.
I guess Sprig.
I have no
Sprig has no
energy.
energy.
Yes, that can't be me.
Who wants a card? I guess.
Oh my goodness. I
Oh,
don't
you
have
don't
enough
have to.
energy for blazing renewal.
Oh no. Wait, no.
That is a problem.
Does-
Power Storm exists.
Yeah. Blaze Searing Heat too also would do it.
I
So
already played it to do damage, unfortunately.
It's next turn. It's next turn,
Next
not
turn,
this turn.
reclaim and play it again because that'll win us the game.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
it just ends the game. And
So does
that's it.
anyone want a power card? Does anyone want a power
I-
card?
I could take one. I don't care.
Please do.
So gain a minor.
Any.
Oh, gain any. So if I could gain a major at this point, or
Yep, you have to sacrifice a
pay
card,
one
but yeah.
energy, but
Oh wait. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I didn't sacrifice 2 cards for my 2 majors. I'm stupid.
It's all good.
Learning
I
experience.
mean, I guess it doesn't matter at this point.
oh my god. Pillar of Living Flame. Good lord.
I mean, says what it does on the box.
yep,
Burns
it's
everything.
spicy.
Oh, there's also this where you could just like
Yeah.
terror drop all of our fucking things.
Sentai.
Yeah, but at the same time, I need that extra. I want that extra fire.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Sure.
Talons of Lightning is pretty efficient too.
Or I can actually. Oh shit! No, I need Talons of Lightning because that gives me fire and feather.
It's expensive, but
And
it's
air.
real
It's
strong.
expensive, but.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, right, I had a slip. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, now let's
All right.
do this.
Growth phase. I am become a god. I have reached apotheosis. I can also reclaim this.
Oh shit! Shadows of the Burning Forest. Gain Shadows of the Burning Forest. Where are you?
That's all I'm doing.
Terrifying.
Okay.
I gotta discard a couple of cards. I might as well get rid of the defend one. Don't know where to put discard.
Just over there.
Where? Okay.
Just off the board, yeah. Off the board, flip it over.
Okay.
Gone. It's gone forever.
Okay. And then place one. No, that's good. I don't think I'll. Will I be needing? No. You know what? I'm also gonna discard Exalted of Tangle Growth because I'm pretty sure everyone has their beauty cards.
It served its purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's unironically we just win in the fast phase though. By the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm just gonna reclaim my cards.
If any of you guys can get me 2 moon,
I can't get
that'd
two.
be great.
2 moon?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I can give it to you if I
No,
remember.
I'm the only one who has a card that can give elements, and I can only give one of it per type. I can give 3 different elements, so no one can do that, sadly.
Nuts. All right. Well, then I can just do
Oh.
this instead. Hold on. I know how to.
I mean, it's
know how
still
to make
good.
it work. I know how to make it work. Hold on.
I believe.
Favors called. There
I
we
mean,
go.
I can
There,
paralyzing
all I need is
strike
1
the
moon
shit out
and
of
1
them.
fire, and then I'm 1 moon and 1 fire, and I can do a bunch of shit.
I
Okay.
can paralyze. I can
Those-
paralyzing strike the shit out of them again. Because
Take
why
1
not?
moon, 1 fire, and 1 water.
How do I do that?
Just grab it and pull it off.
You just click and drag them off.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 moon,
Moon, fire,
1 fire.
and I need the water, so and we get the same elements. So
Yeah,
just
then you
grab
take the
fire.
water. Okay.
Mhm.
All right then. So
Okay.
that
Since you
means
get a mirror of the same elements, so you
my
both get
fast
the
abilities
elements.
are 2 fear, 2 fear, then 4 fear, so that's 6 fear.
Jeez, sunshine actions, but- We are in fear level 3.
So-
We win as soon as we do not have any
Fast
cities on the
phase.
map.
I put Blazing Renewal into the top corner. doing 2 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. We
did it.
Yo,
Yay!
let's go. Let's go.
That
What
was
the heck
good.
is a
I have to go.
sacrifice
My
button?
dinner is getting cold. I need to
Okay.
get out of here.
We'll catch up.
I had a
Sorry
good
to hold you
time.
up.
I hope you all enjoyed yourselves.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a good time. That was a lot of fun.
That was
We'll play this
awesome.
again someday.
I look forward to it.
I'd love to
the
introduce
first-
you to some
the
other board
first-
games I got sometime.
Heck yeah.
I'll talk to you all later, though. I gotta go. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
The first hour, yes, the first hour was admittedly a bit difficult, and I
Yeah.
still don't think I fully got everything, but I think I got the majority of it.
Can I just
I think I
gush?
understand this game now. It is real fun.
Can I just like gush for 10 minutes or so? Is that cool?
God.
The Ludo narrative of this game is so tight. Like, everything works so well. I am playing a river. It behooves me, not because of thematics, not because of role-playing, but just because they made the card so that making a river that crosses the map is just the best way to play. Likewise, if you someone like Shadow's Flicker that Magus was playing, they don't need to be on the map because they can exist anywhere in the world, which lets them hide in the shadows and just only exist in a small portion of the map while still being able to reach everything. And other spirits on that we didn't play, like Thunder Speaker, can move with Dahan. So anytime you can push a Dahan, you can push their presence with it because they travel with the Dahan. The mechanics fit the narrative so flawlessly that it boggles my mind. It is an absolute delight of game design. Every spirit plays wildly differently too, while all working towards the same ends. Even in this here, I killed like only a couple things this entire game, but I still contributed in mostly by pushing things around, mostly by just like shoving things in places and being like, "Hey, good enough." Slide it under the rug and let someone else deal with it. That someone else with Sprig and Bucket who just nuked the world. Well, GD and Magus focused mostly on fear and defense, just kind of protecting things so that we can lock things down. The teamwork aspect is amazing. The teamwork is so good. And we had those moments, those beautiful moments where like all of us were like, I can do this, can you even do this for me? I can do this. Okay, can you give me a defense? I can give you defense. Okay, like we had these moments of incredible teamwork that just is the core, the beauty of this game. And so many of the spirits do absolutely bananas things. Like, we have dances up earthquakes, builds up slowly impending disasters that eventually explode. Serpent slumbering beneath the island is Jormungandr. Jormungandr is slow to wake up, but when he does, the earthquake can just erupt the entire island. There's Heart of the Wildfire, which is a burning wildfire. It blights the land. It literally causes more blight than it can deal with. But if you can turn the corner, eventually the land renews, and burning the fires will eventually cause new growth, and it can clean up all of its own blight. If you can make it to the late game, it can wipe all the blight off the board. The defense spirits are amazing. Spread of Rampant Green just is exactly what it says on the tin. It spreads across the landscape and fills everything. Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares can't kill anything. It is impossible for a Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares to actually make a kill. If it kills something, it instead pushes the thing, and you just get more fear. It generates a bucket of fear, but requires support. And Ocean's Hungry Grasp, you can just draw everything into the consuming ocean. There's so many cool cards and so many synergies, and all the synergies work together. All
with people.
This game is incredible. The design is spectacular, and everything works so well together. We didn't even use some of the mechanics. See this here? This disease? This stops the land from building. This Badlands is a damage amp. If there's a Badlands there, anytime you do damage, you do +1 damage. This Strife says, hey, the thing that has Strife doesn't attack. The next time it would attack, it doesn't. So just on an individual invader. And then we have the events and the beasts, and like there's so much to this game. There's so much depth. But once you understand the basics, once you get past that first hour of gameplay and see how much there is to this game, there's so much replayability. Every single spirit is amazing. Every single combo is a combination of spirits is amazing. The amount of teamwork involved and the amount of ridiculous things that you can pull off with some of the cards that we didn't even see in this game. There's absolutely bananas cards that we didn't even grace us with.
Cast to the briny deep.
The briny deep is so good.
Briny deep.
Briny
I just
Deep
love-
takes one of take one of the like the starting. You know how we have like 5 of these starting boards. Take one of those boards, delete it, and everything on it. It is all obliterated. You now have one less board on the entire world to deal with. There's so many ridiculous things. Or discover new lands where you do the opposite. You add an entirely new part of the continent that has no invaders and is just full of wildlife. It's just such a deep game, and thank you for letting me have that.
It is something that I think, coming from the perspective of someone who like primarily views like a lot of games through the lens of tabletop RPG, if you run any tabletop RPG, you owe it to yourself to play Spirit Island to learn more about game design.
Absolutely, 100%. Like, Volcano Looming High builds up on one location. They have extra reach, but they can't. It's a volcano. It builds up on one specific site and then erupts. Stone's Defiance wants you to blight. Stone's Defiance
I
says,
love
"Yeah,
that one too.
go
It
ahead and
dares
blight."
you to blight.
I go ahead and blight. I dare you, and just turns the enemy blighting into massive amounts of damage and backlash. Grinning Trickster is Coyote. It has a bunch of really weird and jank powers, including the funny power, which lets you just draw a random power and cast it on a random site. And it's the best thing because all the powers are good, you just don't know if it's what you need. And that's not even getting into the beast spirits. Sharp Fangs can travel in hunt in packs across the landscape, and Many Minds Move as One can just fly, and just a cloud of ravens can descend on a location, strip it of all of the enemy's ability to live there, effectively defending the land from blighting because it strips the resources away from them to be able to do to be able to blight, and it's terrifying. And that's not even getting into like the Angry Turtle. The Angry Turtle exists. The Angry Turtle is real. The Angry Turtle actually has its own icon on the map that it can walk around. It doesn't put presents on the map like normal. You actually have a turtle that's on the map that can walk around the map every turn and go stomping on things. You have a behemoth. You actually have a behemoth.
They built a village on the hill, and then the hill stood up and rolled over.
So what does it mean when it says progression? No.
Progression is a stat that I hate. Basically, it guarantees you to draw when you gain a power, instead of drawing a random power, you gain certain powers in a certain order. It's designed to make the game easier, but I feel like that it strips away too much of the good randomization. It's too much of the chance that can cause exciting moments to occur. But it strips away the need to actually pick powers.
Oh.
And then aspects are a way of changing how a spirit plays. Like, for example, the Shadows Flicker Like Flames has by default can reach anywhere on the world, right? That's its thing.
I gotta say, the absolute whole time, every time you say Shadows Flicker, all I could hear is left flicker.
Yeah. Fair. But like, Shadows Flicker by default has that infinite reach. With one of its aspects, changes it. It removes the infinite reach, but says anytime that you cause fear, cause an additional fear, I think. Or something else that powers it up in another angle. So the aspects change what the spirits do and how it handles and how the spirits are played, effectively turning one spirit into multiple spirits. The Lightning Swift Strike has one of my favorite aspects in the game because it turns a very fast spirit into a slow rolling thunderstorm that has that just it plays completely differently and very fun.
I love Ocean's Hungry Grasp, and they gave me an aspect that makes me love it even more. It gets an aspect where it's like, yeah, instead of damaging things, you just sink parts of the island.
What if you had Cast Down to the Briny Deep on slow mode?
Yep. We played one game that I used it, and I basically erased an entire board myself, and then Briny Deeped another board.
I own this game physically and all of the expansions, and Also, like, the artwork's incredible. I don't even need to say that. Just look at it. Look at how good it is. And, like, there's surprisingly good lore. Like, Thunder Speaker, the child of lightning, once known as Bright Thunder roars in the days that it tore across the land as an avalanche of sound and chaos. It lost that form when the Stalker of Hidden Secrets imprisoned it in a canyon. Pardon me. Binding it to echo perpetually back and forth until its thunder died, or the stones of the island eroded away. The Dahan freed it from that imprisonment. Weakened but grateful, the Bright Thunder Roars has bound itself to the Dahan until a generation had passed for every year of its imprisonment, and in so binding changed its nature, becoming less and more. Now it's a human. It is a Dahan. It's a Dahan spirit. It is an avatar in the literal sense. It is an avatar of a god walking the earth. Like it's just cool. And one of the cards actually shows Thunder Speaker's true form. One of the cards, which is appropriately called manifest.
Become Manifest, I think it's called.
Yeah, Become Manifest literally gives you the ability to have your Dahan become a real physical presence if you don't have it already. And it's Thunder Speaker. You can actually see what Thunder Speaker looked like when she was Bright Thunder Roars across the sky. Like, you can actually see their original form.
So I think it was a little bit of a mistake to have it just be... I'm just basing it off the fact that, like, these are real countries. I feel like it's a mistake to have set it in, like, the real world.
I kind of agree. Yeah. The enemies actually being actual countries, doesn't sit fantastic with me, but I don't begrudge it.
No, I don't begrudge it either, but I probably would have gone more of a Dishonored route where they're kind of like that. They're kind of countries, but they also have, like, you could say, like Clockwork Men or something. If you want to go like a little bit ham with it, but
I wouldn't go like that. But I would absolutely make it so it's like it's obviously England, but it's wink, wink, nod, nod England instead of just straight up saying this is England. Stab them.
The finder of Path Unseen's like chart makes me laugh.
Oh, it's so good though.
It is one of my favorite spirits.
It does nothing, and except for it does only one thing, and it does that one thing extremely well.
Yep.
I kind of want to play Finders of Path Unseen with Sprig playing the ocean.
That's
it is one of the most obnoxious combos ever.
If the enemies were real, they would rage quit if they saw that on the field.
Yeah. Because basically, Finder Path Unseen can connect, like, make any two places they have presence count as adjacent. If you have Ocean's Hungry Grasp, you can put one of your presence into an ocean. And then it's just like, okay, I'm gonna do this push move and push everything into there.
Everything can be connected to the ocean.
Push everything into there.
Jade.
Hi.
Just before I go, can we go into like collab friends, just for a quick talk, like literally a minute?
Yeah, sure. Let me just wrap up here real quick though.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're streaming.
Yeah,
it also has a growth phase push ability.
which is crazy. But also, like, we had a fairly balanced game, but honestly, once you get good at the game, the difficulty becomes something that, that needs to change. And as you saw with these actual countries, there's a difficulty level. If you can change what the country, the difficulty level is. A difficulty for a game is wildly different. It's different between England and Prussia, but a difficulty for a game is different than any than the game. It just makes the game harder. So you have a difficulty level that you can manually select. And like, okay, I'm done. The game's good. Okay, I do want to play more of it. This is my favorite game. Like, unironically, I would actually say that this is my favorite tabletop game, and I would be in the running of calling it my favorite game, like full stop.
I like to play
I would love to play more of this with you guys.
Can definitely say that it's my favorite board game.
Hands down, yeah. I would go so far as to say it's my favorite tabletop game, with the exclusion of like non-role. How am I phrasing that? I don't know.
Favorite non-role-playing tabletop game, I could also agree.
Yeah. Because then I'm including like Warhammer and War Machine and Hordes and all those those things that I also love. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up here. You guys are wonderful. This was a delight, and I'm glad. I hope that some part of my enthusiasm and love for this game has shown through, and that you have found some love for it as well.
I love this game a lot too. I am extremely glad that you introduced me to it.
My universal problem with board games:
Onboarding,
don't play them enough with people to be able to appreciate them fully. This is why I'm forever a single player kind of person.
This game is also single player though too.
Yeah, you can actually play single player as well.
You know what? You got me there. You technically got me there.
All right.
Not even technically. They just got you.
Yeah, I've played this single player a few times.
Mm-hmm.
It's still fun.
Yeah, because it's
either one
technically
spirit or a two spirit.
It's technically a PvE experience.
It is, and that's also like there's no competition between players. It's purely cooperative, and that cooperation feels. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I love you. Good night. Bye.
Hi, Jade.
Bye, YouTube!
Bye, YouTube.